Alright, welcome to ladies' night. Here to have a good time. Everybody's feeling right. Welcome to ladies' night. Oh, yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ladies' Night.
Hello. Happy Friday.
It's Friday.
It is
Yes.
Friday. Lord
So,
Jesus.
before we get started, like I'm going to say to you guys every single Friday, share this video, like, comment, subscribe. There's a button, thumbs up, and there's like a little button right here, a little ring button. Click on that button because you will be notified every time we go live for Ladies' Night, every time I post anything from Miss.Sheena's world, or just anything we do. So,
and you don't want to miss that. So go ahead, click thumbs up,
who
like,
wants
and
to miss that?
subscribe,
Like,
and all of that.
it's Ladies' Night. We all here together. So
right.
Tonight we have our special guest. Her name is Miss Tracey Brown Live. Tracey, thank you for coming on.
Hi, Miss Tracey.
Okay, so
Hi,
before
everyone. How are you?
So we're all good. We made it to Friday. We're done with the work week. It was we're good. So before we get started, we're gonna go with Anti's pick of the week. What we drinking tonight, girl?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Oh, almost knocked. Oh, hold on. I'm about to knock over furniture. This gets me control. Okay. So this week I got, something simple. Was in the little CVS. Got this barefoot spritzer, crisp wine. Oh, you can't see it, but it's like a apple, a pear, and it's kind of sweet. It honestly tastes like apple juice, a little drop of Sprite, and then like a little shot of like some vodka or something. Very refreshing.
Try to show it like this. So
I was trying to think
use
about
your
that.
hand,
Okay.
and it'll keep your it'll keep that. Oh,
Listen,
it's not really.
You know what?
So
We're not
one.
playing these games.
Okay,
right now.
well.
Okay.
Show.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, the light. The light.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it keeps that ring light off.
So that's
of it.
yeah. Put your hand behind it. There you go.
Y'all know. Okay, I'm still learning this whole virtual stuff, but yeah, very good. Definitely.
I don't know why they do that on YouTube now. They'll be like, "Oh, here, let me just." I'll do
and
that.
They did
and
it
then
fine.
They show it to you, and
it looks perfect.
And you're like, "Oh, I see
saw
it
that. I
perfectly
was
fine."
struggling.
And that didn't do nothing.
But this was good. It gets you a little buzz, gets you feeling warm and fuzzy. Y'all saw almost knocked over my little entryway table. But yeah, definitely good for especially a hot day like this. A little slush in it, like an adult apple juice. Put this in a bottle, baby bottle, and sip it.
In a baby bottle and sip it.
Like the baby, you and your baby get the baby apple juice, pour this in your bottle.
Okay, everybody sipping it.
No, so what you do, Miss Tracey? What you do, Miss Tracey, is you open up that nipple a little bit. You get enough of what you need, honey. What you do?
Thank you, Dante.
You have to open the nipple adult size.
Adult size. Exactly.
Yep.
Yes. We might be on some, y'all.
But I didn't know that we could drink. Can I get some wine?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
I told you. I said I might show you.
Get you a glass, Mama.
You can
this
drink
is ladies' night, Miss Tracey. You can drink, cuss, if you want. Whatever you feeling.
It's
She is a refreshing piece of sunshine. This one over here, honey.
I knew you guys would love her.
I do. Oh my God.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
I try to be. Thank you. Hold on. Oh, thank you. Listen to you guys. I can hear everything. I didn't walk away. I still got my earpiece.
Yes.
Okay.
You guys can keep talking. I can hear you.
I want to. What are you going to drink? What kind of wine? Red, white?
Oh, I'll bring it over. It's Gallo Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh, I love that one.
But
Sauv Blanc is my favorite.
Oh, Sauv Blanc is good. That's one of my favorites too. So,
that's my favorite. Like, if you want to please me, that's all you need to get.
Oh, okay. So I know what to get you for your birthday.
But I like, you know what? I like the New Zealand ones. The New Zealand ones are better than the California ones.
I never had the New Zealand one.
I actually brought it for
you should have got two.
For cooking.
I want to grab another one.
She bought it for cooking.
I brought it for cooking.
Oh,
I'm going to step away and give you one real quick, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
She's going to get what?
I guess her
refill glass.
What is
a refill
Auntie
glass.
getting?
She's getting a refill
A
glass.
refill.
You inspired everybody.
Well,
I got my bottle
I
here.
actually
So.
brought this for. I inspired everybody.
Yeah.
I actually
Yeah.
brought it for cooking. I made a fish soup.
Oh,
Oh,
that sounds good.
what kind of fish did you use?
Cod.
Cod,
Okay.
mussel, clam, and I even used catfish.
Oh,
Oh, and
Okay.
that
scallops.
sounds
And
good. I don't like
scallops.
catfish so much,
That
but I
sounds
like the
good.
rest. The rest
That
also
sounds real
sounds
good.
incredible.
Whoa, I'm getting my fruit for today. They say how many servings of fruit? Okay.
You're good.
Good.
You're so silly.
I
Okay.
mean, they never said which form, right?
They didn't, but
Right.
at least you're getting your fruit in. So Tracy,
Right.
you're on my show. Ah,
I can't believe it.
I can't either. Okay, so
We've heard
the little
nothing but great
This
things.
is
Great.
so inspiring. Oh,
Uh-oh.
what
Uh-oh.
happened?
it's okay.
It's okay.
It'll
Girl,
dry
I
off.
girl,
opened up the
Yep.
freezer.
just say your baby was
No,
crying, honey. We could.
it's oil. I opened up the freezer and my
Oh
olive oil
no.
fell, but I didn't see it fall on me.
Oh.
So I hope you guys can just. I don't mind. It is what
It doesn't
is.
bother
You know
Oh, it
what? It
doesn't
looks like
bother
it.
me.
What's funny is it looks like it's part of the shirt. Is what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
It looks like it's part of the the
Okay,
design.
good.
Like you have a
The
little
little
design on
Part
the
of the
shirt.
shirt.
Yeah, that's to be honest,
Yep.
that's what I see.
Yes.
Exclusive.
But I think I probably ruined it because oil can ruin your
Yeah.
clothes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
The shirt
You're not.
the shirt I was literally
you can
gonna wear
always.
today also got oil up here. Like I don't know how, but
Mhm.
it's got a big oil stain right here. I was like, oh
Mhm.
great. So now I'm gonna wear something else.
Okay, yeah. So here's the thing. Tracy is I watch her daily. Like
Yeah.
I'm a fan. So she's she's in one of my top 5 that I watch on YouTube. And I'm just gonna go ahead and throw these names out because I hope to God that one day they'll be here. It's Tracy Brown. I like Jason Lee. I like Armand Wiggins. I like Joe
Mhm.
Budden, and I like Charlemagne. So if they were to have a YouTube baby, I would be the birth of that.
Charlemagne though, really?
I really like his. I study them. These are people I
You know,
really study.
Charlemagne is give or take for me. It's like one minute
He's
I
for a
can
lot of
love him, and the
body.
next minute I want to
Yeah.
slam him.
I just
Yeah.
I
I
study
want to
him.
slam him all the
I
time.
love him. Right.
I
But
respect him
every
for
once
telling
in a
his
while, he
story.
does something responsible.
Yeah.
I really like his style, and these are you guys. Yes, you guys. They are my top 5, so I really study these people, and if they had a
I like
YouTube
his
baby,
thinking.
it would be me. I
I
would be the
like
YouTube baby.
Charlemagne's thinking. I do like, and I like the fact that he's unapologetic about his thought process.
Yeah,
No,
everything.
he
And
said-
I like
yeah,
I
he
like
said
that
he
about them. But
he
damn,
doesn't
he
show up
just
doing the
like,
whole like I'm sorry. It's like
No,
this is
he
how
said.
the
I
fuck
said
I
what I
feel,
said.
and this is
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
And that,
So,
you know what? And here's the thing. So does Joe Budden. So does Jason Lee.
Oh, I love
So does
Jason
Tracy
Lee.
Brown.
Oh.
Like, so does Armand Wiggins. They're very stern. Okay, I said this, and this is what I said. Are we?
and that's what I said. What he
That's
Are we
said.
good?
Yeah.
we good? Okay, can we move on now? Because there's other stuff we can talk
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
what they all have in common, and that's what I all like. I study all 5 of them. So I'm so happy that you're here. So thank you. So
At some point, I thought having that attitude, Ezra, having that attitude would like get me like hated, and then I decided I don't care who hates me. In fact, I would enjoy it if you hate me.
That means you doing
Because
your
if
thing.
Yep.
right, because if I say something that really, really triggers you, okay, okay.
love it.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay,
Well, I'm an
so
Aquarius. I do that on a daily basis. Unfortunately, I gotta really gotta watch it.
you know what
Yeah.
I
he
do it
really
a lot.
he reads people a lot on Instagram and Facebook,
But you know what?
and he
People
gets
be
blocked.
like,
He gets
yeah,
like
for real.
in jail like at least once a month. They
Yes.
put him away.
I love it.
Well, here's the thing. Aquarius is opposite Leo. So ironically, we're identical. Seriously.
I get
we
along
both have
super
same
well with
mouth,
Leos.
same gusto.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's your opposite.
And then my
It's a
rising is Aries
doppelganger.
too. My rising is Aries, so it's also got that like fire behind
So
it
you got
as well.
fire too?
I got
Oh
fire,
my
and I
God.
have the
What's your
Gemini
moon?
moon, Gemini. So I'm an Aquarius, Gemini,
That makes you
Aries,
perfect for the
which
industry.
that's
That
an
makes you
intense
perfect as
person
Yeah,
a
he would be
though.
writer,
great.
industry, all that stuff.
Yeah, he would be
Yeah,
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
For
Mm-hmm.
sure.
we'll see.
So who? So who's Tracey Brown?
Okay. His grandson is. What
Gotta
happened
listen
now?
to him.
I said who's Tracey Brown?
Hi, buddy.
Oh, you know who Tracey Brown is? Tracey
It's
Brown
like,
is a healer.
Mm-hmm.
Tracey Brown will change your way of walking the walk. All right. Tracey Brown makes you a thinker.
yeah.
So I operate from a place of pushing it back without letting you know. So I operate from a place of who are you? Now I'm not asking that question, but I'm making people identify what's the problem now. So tell me exactly what you're saying. And it gets people talking. I can get people talking. So Tracey Brown is a good listener. You know, she's a talker. She
Huh.
is a motivator. All right. And Tracey Brown believes in you, and I don't need to know you. I can read your spirit and know what what's missing,
Mm-hmm.
or are you operating from a place of fear? And once I capture that, I'm gonna break that down. I'm gonna leave you with you ain't got fear no more. Or whatever it is, or you are
Right.
beautiful. You know. So Tracey Brown is, I think, if anything, if I were to sum it up in one word, she's a motivator and a game changer
And a healer.
and a healer.
And a healer.
I love healing. I love healing. I did a healing class, and I think I'm gonna start doing more and more, where we cut the cords. Um, if anybody needed to cut the cord, and then we also manifest. And in the class, I made everyone manifest $45 million.
That's
My
Wow.
dope.
grandson is
I
like,
like that.
oh,
That's a lot
That
of
is
money.
Tracy. Yeah. Wow. So where are you originally
everyone
from?
should
Are
get
you
to
originally from
think
LA?
big.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I hear East Coast.
No,
I
I'm
hear
a
East Coast
hardcore New
accent.
No,
Yorker.
I get
Yeah.
Midwest. I
Yes,
get Midwest.
I
yes.
hear East
I'm a
Coast.
fighter. I'm
I was gonna say Philly or New York, but you said New York,
hardcore,
so
hardcore. Yes,
I
New
hear
New
it.
York.
Yorker.
Hardcore.
Okay.
I'm good with accents and stuff. I'm good with that. That might be my calling, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
So how did we get here? Like how are we sitting here talking to Miss Tracey Brown? Like how did this happen? We're talking to you, you're here, but you're here. Like how are you here with talking to us? How did we get here?
well, I think we got here because I trust you, Sheena, right?
Yeah.
And I've watched you do you and do it safely.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm not a lot of people that don't know how to get healthy, you
Yeah.
know, and I've watched you call me because you felt stuck, and I've watched you balance
What
it
you
all
on?
out.
What you on, buddy?
Boy, get out of here. Um, so I'm on your show because I like you,
Thank you. But like my question
right?
was
The
really
growth. Okay, what's the question? I
no,
forgot.
no, go ahead.
How did
No,
we
go
get
ahead. Go
here?
ahead.
Because you asked me to. I
Like
forgot.
how
It's
did
gonna
Tracey
wind up in a
Brown
place that's gonna make you feel uncomfortable.
how did Tracey Brown
How did Tracy?
become Tracey Brown?
Oh, oh. God, I told that went completely over
It's
my head.
okay. It's okay.
So I started out knowing I was supposed to be a hands-on healer.
Mm-hmm.
And one day I had a
Mm-hmm.
vision that I would be a prisoner in my own home. And so I spoke to God and I said, I can't be a healer. And so from there, it came to me to do tarot cards. And so because tarot cards is not my first gift, it took me 10 years to learn the tarot cards.
Okay.
All
When you
right.
say, so can
And
we dig deeper
so
into
Oh, wait,
what
that?
wait,
I've
let
learned,
What, when you, okay.
yeah,
wait, Dante, let her finish,
go, go,
please.
go. Yeah.
No, no, go ahead. I'll let you finish. No, I was just saying, when you say like you weren't comfortable with that first piece,
With
I'm
being
curious
a
about like what
hands-on
specific,
healer.
like what yeah. Is it that you, because you're, when you're a hands-on healer, you're actually taking a lot of that energy in and you've got to dispel it, or is there some other?
No, I knew I could heal. I had a nephew that was born with cerebral palsy, and I knew I could heal. So I grabbed him. My brother brought him to a party, and I grabbed him, and I was like, "Oh, let me hold on to him," not trying to tell my brother what I could do. And his legs were crippled up, and I kept pushing it out, and I said, "You're gonna walk. You're gonna walk." Push the other one out. You're gonna walk. And he passed out in my
Mhm.
arms. And my brother says, "This kid never goes to sleep." And I was like, "Oh, I have that effect." And then my brother, who kept himself a little isolated, so I didn't get to see the child grow up. And he's like 4 now. And my dad had passed away, and we are at the limo picking up my brother and his family. And this little kid comes out running.
Wow.
And he's like,
Wow.
and he in the car,
Wow.
he looks in the car, and I guess he's looking for me, but I don't know it, right? I don't know who this kid is. And he's like, "What's your name?" And Tabitha, "What's your name?" Terry, "What's your name?" Tracey. And he goes, "Hi, Tracey. Hi." And I said to my sister, "Who's this?" And she goes, "Darian." I said, "Darian?" The kid knew.
He knew.
The
Yeah.
kid, he knew. And so he comes in a car. He doesn't leave my hip. He talks to me the whole time. I have no idea what the hell he's talking about. And my sister just kind of looked at me and she goes, "He really likes you." And I looked at Darian. I was like, mm-hmm. Like, you and I, we know what happened.
Wow.
Um, so it's that type of healing that I can do. But
Mm-hmm.
what I saw, and I don't mind the energy, I know exactly how to heal, put my hands in water so I'm not taking it in. I would also think, depending upon some of the illnesses, I was thinking about, because I'm going to go back to my original
Comment.
purpose in life. So I was thinking about
Mm-hmm.
wearing a lead thing like you wear at the dentist's office
Mm-hmm.
so that I could heal safely without getting all of that in my system. But I saw a vision, and what I saw was that people were lining out my house, and I was going to be stuck in my house. Like I was never going to leave. And I didn't want that life for me. So I denied God the request of becoming a healer. I was like, I can't do this. I won't do it.
Yeah.
And that's how I switched over to tarot. But tarot's not my original gift.
The healing.
Tarot is a tool. Healing is my gift. But
Yeah.
the thing also about healing is that you have to talk to spirit. You have to communicate with spirit. And so because of tarot, I have no problems communicating with spirit. So when I say something, it tends to come out true. And so now that I know this, my gift, I've been using it for. I'm 58, so I've been using it for. Yeah, if you say anything about my age, it's gonna go down.
I was
I'm
gonna
not.
say you
He
look
turned
good.
around too quick. He was like,
He was shocked that you said that you're 58. He
Yeah,
was.
you
"Thank
look
No,
really
you."
I thought she was
good.
Yeah,
much younger.
he
I
was
was
like,
just like, I was,
I was like, if you
You're
say
like, wait,
anything
what?
under my age, things are gonna
she
go
looked good.
down on this show.
Honey.
So I've been doing this since my early 30s, But the first 10 years, I didn't charge anyone because I didn't believe I was gifted. I was literally
Right.
reading tarot the first 10 years out of a book. Like literally. I would hold up the card and be like, and you will be feeling literally out of the book for 10 years. Because that's how much I
And
didn't
don't
trust
let it be in
that part of my
reverse,
gift.
because then it's even worse. And then you're even like you're having to work even harder at it, huh? When it's in like reverse and you're like, oh great,
No, I don't.
it's in
I
reverse.
don't read. I don't read reverse cards.
Okay.
No, I won't read reverse cards because I don't believe in working that hard.
Right.
Okay.
And there's enough bad cards that can tell me if you're going to have a bad situation. You start getting bad cards and reverse cards, just give up your life because you're never going to get a good story.
I mean,
Give it up.
Oh.
So I don't read reverse. I want you to leave somewhat happy, even if it's a bad situation. Like I had a girl
right.
just now, literally just before the show, and I'm telling her her man is good for her. Like I'm begging her to take him, and she's going, I don't know. And I was like, girl, like listen to me. And then I started
Not a
picking up
lot of
on
people
points
have
that he
that
said.
story.
Listen, here's the story you're always gonna get. I love him. He's chasing 1,000 other women in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Or he's a good man, and the girl goes, I don't know, I don't trust. What do you mean he's a good man? What does that mean? It's like, oh my God. You're calling a psychic and you're questioning. But when I tell someone is not good for them, they fight me to the nail. They will not give him up. They wait until he hurts them, and then they come back a year later and they're like, you were right. And I'm like, girl, I'm not trying to be
Right.
right.
I didn't want to be
No,
right.
you
Yeah.
called me. I called it. What were you going
No.
to change?
Right.
What were you going to change?
Yeah.
The only thing you can change when I give you a reading about relationship is yourself. That's the
Yep.
only thing you can handle.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially if I tell you this is not the one. Now you can waste your time if you got another year, two. I have people that have spent 10 years with the wrong man. On and off, 10 years. I
Mm.
had a woman
Oof.
that was like 75. And she was
Damn, they
like,
still be holding
he
on?
always treat me this.
I'm sorry.
Yes!
I'm sorry.
Yes!
But maybe it's because she's up in age. I'm
No!
sorry, but maybe because she needed someone there. You know,
Dang.
they're just older. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Mm.
I
He
Damn.
love
always had
that.
another woman. Always.
You
Always
said
made her second fiddle.
Yeah.
And at
70
75,
years
I'm
old.
tired. I'm tired of this, Tracy.
But you know what though?
Mhm.
I actually
I'm like,
I do know.
girl.
I'm not going to say who it is because it's someone that is very close to me, but I also know someone who is about 71, 72-ish years old who keeps just involving themselves
Mm-hmm.
with the wrong man. And it's almost like that's what you were going for, and that's what makes it so frustrating. Do you know what I mean?
but
Where you're
at
just like, God damn it,
but
bitch, what are you doing? You know,
at
like, come on,
70
girl.
at 72, like
It's like,
just
damn, I don't know.
just enjoy life.
I
Like at that point, like
Yeah.
enjoy yourself and enjoy life.
Well, here's the
Be
thing. I
comfortable.
don't want any young girl to spend 30 plus years with a man that's treating them like dirt. So that's where I
Right.
come along. I'm
Right.
like,
Right.
No,
stop,
Mm.
stop, enough
just stop
already.
it.
Yeah.
The only
Yeah,
person
And
you
that's
no,
can
but
change is
some of these
you.
people,
Change
women and
yourself.
men, both will believe any damn thing, and you're just they're like, you cannot be this stupid. Like, there's
yeah.
no possible way you can be this dumb. But there is a way because they are that dumb.
But
But
then too, a lot of people are there. I mean, it's like a convenience thing. It's financial. Like they can't make it on their own. Or I mean, I
yeah,
mean, a lot of these people like celebrity or profile figures who the husband or the guy got stuff, they don't have shit. guess what? Your resume, you don't have nothing. Are you what you
we
gonna
were
put on
just
there? So
talking
they
about
have to
we were just
say.
talking about old girl the
It's
other
like you gotta
week.
say. You have to say because you cannot make it on
Well,
your own.
but that's domestic issues, which falls under domestic violence, right?
Yeah.
When you're in a relationship where financially you have been set up to fail,
Financial abuse. Yeah, absolutely.
financial abuse,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it falls under
It's a
domestic
thing.
violence. It's a
Yeah.
real thing. It's a
It's
real
Yeah.
thing.
real. People
And
don't think that.
it's a real mental thing.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
once that mental thing is established, it's you can't get out of it. I like that's a whole different thing than
Yeah.
someone that's back and forth in a relationship for 30 years. You know, had baby with her, married somebody else,
Mm.
came back to you. Like
And now
that's
you're
just that dude's
75 years
neighborhood.
old.
He's the neighborhood penis. And
It's
now you're
Absolutely.
75 years
it's
old.
Well, maybe it's dipped in
it's called
gold.
it's called community peen.
Yes. But
It's
maybe
called
it's dipped
community
in
peen.
gold too. That could be another
But
thing. It's dipped. It's sparkly.
community pain is cool as long as you know
No.
that's what the hell's going on. As
I
long
mean,
if you know, hey, this is community pain and this
Mm,
ain't mine right here. This is someone else's. I'm just here to
mm-mm.
get me some pain. I guess I don't really have a problem with that personally. But
Then
yeah, we're too old. I'm
then
too old
why
to be
call me?
sharing.
Then why call me?
then why call me? I'm not
No,
the community coochie. Let's be honest.
if you know what you got, why are you calling me?
Yeah, it's
Because
no
you're
point.
calling
Agreed.
me
Oh yeah,
to
yeah,
Because they
see if
felt
I'm gonna see that something's gonna change.
it's not
yeah.
going to change.
It's
Nothing's
not.
It's
gonna change.
that's
You've
because
been
Yeah.
they
putting up
fell
with
in
him for
love with the
30
community
years.
peen.
Yeah.
And
He
now you're
he
75
gave
years
you
old.
his resume. He told you who he was. Now you're
You
75.
had the side
So
effects
what I
right
try to
there, dead in
do
front of
is
you.
get yes. And so now what I try to do in terms of healing this energy is I try to get to
Hmm.
the younger ones. I don't want somebody in a mental space waiting 30 some odd years for someone to choose them.
Mm, mm,
Choose
mm.
you.
Choose
Choose
you.
you.
The
Yeah.
best
Absolutely.
revenge, right? The best
Yeah.
revenge is success. When
Absolutely.
you show a Negro that you went on
And you
and you
don't
can
need them?
say,
Mm-hmm.
no, that's beauty. That's the
Yes.
highest thing you could give yourself when you could
Yep.
turn down penis.
That's right.
Exactly. So Tracy, how did you become this public figure psychic? Because you've been people be talking to blogs, be posting you, like you be on different people's YouTube channel. How did you become this public figure psychic? You are in the streets, girl.
Lipstick Alley has a love,
Yes.
they have a love
Oh.
hate relationship with me. I can't stand Tracy. And then you know, Tracy be right about everything. Everything be coming right. That's
Right.
psychic. They call me that psychic.
Uh-huh. I
Okay,
need them to
That's
make
so
up their
psychic.
mind.
that's
You get
that
the
I could
title right,
be right
girl.
all the time. Like that's but I also get my
Mm.
girls that be like, I can't stand her. And then they call me in private. Hi Tracy. Hi Tracy.
Oh,
Hi.
see. Mm. We got a world for them too.
So how I started on YouTube is one, everything's a thought. So remember that. Everything is a thought. Like you said, Sheena, I always wanted to do this. You thought
Yeah.
about it. So I said to God, I have pretty hands. I want to show people my hands. And then I don't have pretty hands anymore, but I did when I was younger. I had cute little fat, chunky, smooth hands. And then I
Isn't that
said,
lovely?
when you're younger. And then I
I
said,
love that them thick ass hands and shit you get when you. Now I look
I
like an
know.
old ass woman.
See, that's
I'm
what I'm
fucking
trying.
43 years
Yes.
old. I look like an old ass fucking
Oh, you
woman
don't 43
in the
either. But that's
hands.
exactly my point. Yeah, I love, the youthful hands are the best hands, right? And
Hmm.
so the other thing that I said to God was, I want to be on TV. I thought Real Housewives of this, that, and the third reality show, New York. That's what I was thinking because that was out at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
It turns out everybody watches me on TV.
Mm-hmm. They do.
Because the world changed. Yeah, because the world changed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, YouTube was at the bottom of the barrel.
And now
YouTube was
YouTube is it.
nothing.
Do you
Oh, it is
sit here?
it.
I will watch YouTube for like
It's
15
the
hours a day.
only
I
thing
don't have
everyone
no problem
watches.
in doing it.
It's the
Me
only thing I watch
too.
when I'm working.
Me too.
I have my 5 favorite people that I watch every single day, and it helps me get through work. And while I'm working, I'm
Yeah.
studying at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Well, that
YouTube
and you
is
know,
where
and
it's
also
at.
you don't have to spend an hour
It's
to
the
watch this whole
thing.
damn show and watch them unfold
Right.
everything and unpack everything. You're like, I don't want to watch all that. I want to watch something that happens in 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Right.
Yep.
We
real
Quick.
don't have
life.
time
What's
for more
going
Real
of
on?
that.
life.
Yeah. Real
Unscripted for the most
life.
part, you know?
And people love to follow a story, which I didn't know. So I had
They
a
do.
story.
Yeah.
I had a sister that is special needs. My channel is actually called My Sister Tony. So when you have the, HHTTP, it's www.mysistertony. I
Okay.
changed my name up top, but the HHTTP .. / is My Sister Tony. And so I
HTTP.
only created /
Get it, girl. Yes, Mama. She's on. She's on it. Sorry.
So I only did that to document how to get my sister from New York to California. And so
Okay.
I would be watching like Access Hollywood or ET, and they would say, for example, J-Lo's my favorite. J-Lo is gonna get married to so and so, and I'd be like, no, she's not. She's not gonna get married to
She's
him. She's
literally not.
lying. She's
She's
lying.
literally not. She's literally
She's
not.
literally
She's
not.
not.
Oh, shoot.
And she sure the
So
hell don't. That's what's
back
funny.
in
She
the
just doesn't.
day, she just doesn't to anyone. But this was before before the
Before all
fight,
that.
Men. This was around Pete Diddy time, right?
Right,
And
right.
so I would say, no, she's not getting married, but I'm talking to ET. I'm talking to Access Hollywood. And so I was like, and then I would hear they broke up. And I was like, I know. I
Right.
told
I
you.
knew
I
this.
told you. But I would be by myself and nobody would know.
Mm-hmm.
So I
They
said,
weren't together in the
let me,
first place, actually, but sometimes.
but I said, let me put out a video proving that I know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And back in the day, YouTube would only let you do it for 15 minutes. So now I go on, I ramble on, I yell at people. It's hilarious now.
I love it. Let me
I
side note.
text
I really
people.
let me
I'm
tell
on the
y'all.
phone like this. I'm like, wait.
Let me tell y'all.
I don't even care.
Let me tell you guys real quick. She starts her. This is why I love her. She starts her video off really nice, and then like probably 10 minutes into it, she's cussing everybody out, right? And then towards the end, everybody's getting cussed out. Everybody's getting cussed out. Everybody. And then like the last like probably 10 minutes. Oh, I love you guys. I just
That's how
want
you
peace
gotta
and
end
harmony.
I love
Like
you.
I love you. She
Yes.
starts it off with love, cusses everybody out, and then she
Stop
ends it with love.
disrespecting me.
You know, like.
That's how you gotta do it.
I love
You
it.
sure
Like,
not?
you
You
gotta
sure not
seal
an
it with a
Aquarius,
kiss.
Tracey?
I
You sure
love
not an
it.
Aquarius?
It cracks me up.
Because we do
It's
that. Aquarians
opposite.
do
It's
that.
opposite. So I
Yeah.
definitely got that ability to be like an Aquarian. Yes.
Yeah, it's
And
it's
so
similar.
I did the videos just so I could. I did the videos just so I could show my clients and be like, look, and I wouldn't even start my in-person readings until they looked at a 15-minute video. Like I was way egotistical. Oh no, I was a terrible psychic. Terrible. I'm like, look at this. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna show. I always get my readings right. And the reason why I did it, because I knew everybody was coming in for your boyfriend. So when I said the boyfriend is not good for you, look at my J-Lo video again. I'm right.
I don't think you were a terrible psychic. I think you were just proving your credibility. So we're not going to say you were a terrible
Yes,
psychic,
I had to.
but at the time you were not terrible. You were just proving your credibility. That's what you were doing.
You
I was
maybe cared. You
forcing
maybe cared a
people
little too
to
much
Who
prove my
cares?
truth.
about the way
Who
they
cares?
felt
They were there to see
about
you
it.
anyway. So That's
Well, but there's
fine.
something also about telling the complete truth, though. When
Yeah.
you tell people exactly what the fuck is up, some people cannot handle that. They do not have
Cannot.
the mental like restraints to be able to handle it.
Actually they can. They
I think
absolutely can. There's nothing better when someone just tells you the truth, good or bad, and then they come back to me and they go, "You were right." Now, if I sugarcoated it, they would never come back to me. I would be the
Hmm.
fake and the phony.
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, I
Like
would
I
want
had
somebody
one
to be
client,
blunt with me. Keep it real. Like
Be
let me
yes,
completely
know.
blunt.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah.
had I had one client. I never talk about death and dying, but I had one client whose father was really sick. I mean, really sick. So I looked at the cards and I said, "Listen, really package this up. Really, spend time with him. It looks like he has 6 months."
Mm,
He was gone in 6 weeks. And I was like,
Well,
and she
shit.
wow.
blamed me for it. She was like, "You said 6 months." And I was like, "I'm so sorry." I said, but he died. Like, that's what I got right. He
Yeah,
died.
that's what you got
That's
right. Right,
Right.
right.
Uh,
Your
what
timing
I
was
got
off, but it
right.
still
That
happened.
that makes sense when you're doing your readings because I do watch you. I watch you. When you say 6 days, 6 weeks, six
Yes.
months, like that makes sense why you kind of break it down because
It was
you don't want to give it
because of
a
her.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
well, but it's also like you're
Because of
you're
her,
not
I had
you're
to
not some
change it. I
story.
had
You're
to
not some
be
like.
better.
But you're not like a some kind of like genie or something that can be like, oh well, it's exactly 6 months and he won't be here. You know what I mean? Like there's no way you can really do that. Now what you
Well,
can give is a round ballpark figure, but if they don't take it well,
but people can teach you. And from
yeah,
that point on, I realized I had to do better, which means I had to figure out a method that works. So you're right. When I get something, I'm like, listen, it could happen in 1 week, one
Hmm.
month, up to 1 year. Now I throw everything in the
Yeah,
kitchen sink in,
a little bit
yeah.
more. Yeah.
you
Just so it
know?
gives you yeah, that makes
Yeah.
completely
Yeah,
sense.
a little
Yeah.
wiggle room to play with.
So,
Yeah.
at what point did you know your career was going the route that it's going? Like it was like a oh shit, this
This
is
is
what we're
it.
doing. This
Right.
is
Oh,
it. This is what we're doing.
Whitney Houston died.
Oh shit.
Okay,
You gotta tell
tell us. You
this.
got to tell us about this. We want to
Oof.
know.
Well, I did these series of videos after Whitney had died,
Hmm.
speaking through Whitney. So I was a medium. I knew I had the gift. I had never used it up until that point.
He did it.
And well, that's not. It's okay. So we have to be careful. That's not what Spirit wanted to get across.
Hmm.
It wasn't
Oh,
important for Whitney to say what happened to her. I don't think so. I don't remember anymore. I think it was more important for her to give information about missing her family.
Mm.
yeah. Of course it was.
Because I'm talking through her. If
Right.
I did a psychic reading, then I could see, which I think I did eventually. I'm not really sure anymore, but I went from 0 people, maybe 3 top subscribers, to 500 subscribers. And that's when I realized this is a real thing. Like, this is a thing. Like, I
Hmm.
was joking with everyone when I said, Joel's not going to marry somebody. This was a thing because people's hearts were taken in, and
Yeah.
I was matching what they were feeling. Like, they were deep with Whitney's death. And then I did Bobby Brown. That was a mess. And then I did his daughter. And I saw everybody trying to help the daughter. Everybody. They knew that if they just gave her jobs, they could get her out of, I guess, depression or whatever. And then bingo bango,
The
she
problem,
wound
I
up in the
think,
same
I felt like.
circumstance as her mom.
Mm. Yeah,
Did
that
you
was
feel though like?
wow.
Did you feel like the problem though too was also like some people have to fight for something. Do you know what I mean? Like some people, in order for them to
Who are
become
we
the human
talking
being
about,
that
though?
they're, I'm talking about Bobby, Chris. Um, in order for them to specifically be able to achieve the things that they're wanting in life, sometimes you gotta fight for something. And what she had was a lot of enablers who kind of just were like, give her this, it'll make her happy. Give her that, it'll make her happy. Well, has anyone hugged this girl? Has anyone like shown up and been like, hey, I'm concerned about you. I felt like people were trying to help her like financially, but did you get the feeling that the support she needed wasn't that? The support she really kind of needed was more of a like she had to fight for something and work hard
Okay,
to
here's my.
accomplish anything?
Can I want to add to that, like, Bobby, Christina, and her mother were very, very close, you know? And me and my mother, we're very, very close. I kind of feel like she died from a broken heart. Like,
She did.
if I were that young, 21,
She
22,
100% did.
and my mother passed away, like, my life will be.
That would just rip me up.
Because it will rip me up, because I would be like, I just want to be with my mom, and that's all she wanted, was to be with her mom. So
Well,
it's kind of a little different, you know.
That was absolutely Christina's issue. Christina went over to the other side. I really believe her mom tried to talk her back, and she just refused.
Because she wanted to be with her mom. I couldn't imagine losing my mom at 21
She
years
was not going to
you know?
be okay without her mom.
Yeah.
She needed her mom.
No matter what Tyler Perry's going to offer her. But Whitney too died of a broken heart.
She did.
The only person Whitney loved was Bobby. That's it.
Yep.
And she epitomizes that dysfunction of a relationship.
Absolutely.
Where this man can do anything, and you're going to support him. You got his back. You know, you're not going to call the cops on him. That's my man. And everybody throws the black man in jail, or they shoot him. So it doesn't matter if he hurts me. I'm not going to put him in jail.
Right.
She loved Bobby. And so at the point of getting a divorce, what you saw was a somber Whitney, not a happy Whitney. Her too would have taken years to recover from Bobby.
Yeah.
So all you saw, like her last interview was with Oprah, and all you saw was a somber woman. That was sad, because by this point, Bobby was making babies with another woman.
Yeah. He made a lot of babies.
He made a few.
This was also though when she was also very, very, and rightfully so, defensive of herself and what's happened in her life at that point. And everyone had all these judgments, and they didn't need to. She didn't need that.
Attacking her.
They were attacking her like crazy. Yeah.
Listen, she's one of those people that if I would have read her, I would have held her down. I would have been like, no, you don't owe the black culture nothing. I loved her show, Being Bobby Brown.
I did too, because it was
I did too. It was her.
It was her.
Yes.
It was her. I love that show.
And the only part I didn't
Everybody wanted her to be
the
some
only part I
sophisticated
didn't love
black
was,
woman. Like, no.
The only part I didn't love was like, hey, Bobby, can you come in here and help me get this turd out?
Bobby!
Now that was funny. Him having to work a turd out of her butthole.
I love that too. It was hilarious.
Listen, I even love
that.
That's
commitment I can't do.
That's love.
That's love.
Yes,
for a man love. To go up my boo-boo to dig something out.
To get it out? That shit is plugged. He going
to
plug out.
So do I fall in love with my
now
man,
your husband.
or do I fall in love with the ER doctor? Because somebody got to get it out.
Now your husband knows exactly what to do to get up that bum bum.
I have a question. Anti, is your husband digging up?
We would do it for each other, yes. Absolutely.
Okay.
We genuinely love and care about each other, and sometimes you're younger, you drink, and I had somebody I knew a while ago who died in their sleep from throwing up. They were drunk, died, and choking to throw up. So my husband was drinking. I said, you are not a lot. It's very common. Like, you're not going to come in here and die next to me throwing up. So we sat outside the house, and I'm like, okay. He said, I can't throw up. Listen, open. And I felt okay. Like absolutely.
I'm gonna help you to throw up.
And I did. Absolutely. No glove, no Vaseline. Okay. That is love.
Oh my.
Okay, so Tracey, I love it.
my.
I love her, Tracey. Like you would love her
I
and
love
her
you,
husband.
baby.
You would love her and her husband. They're both cancers. They're great. So
we understand each other.
They understand each other.
It's
Like
real
the same
love.
person.
It's not
they're
like
like the same
Instagram
person.
love and Snapchat love. Like we posting when we happy and now got our
They don't even got social media.
We don't have no. So it's really like it's really us. It's really us. That song by Eric Bellinger, Organic. That is like my song. It reminds me so much of myself and my husband. So you hear that song, you know it. Like that's kind of like that's how we are. It's organic, ain't nothing forced. So yeah,
it's cool. Okay, so we know you do
and
celebrity.
that's what everybody's looking for. We're looking for that man that will get up our boo boo.
Yeah, or you looking for that woman that will help you throw up so you don't die in their bed.
I think I need to change my. I think I need to change my. I think I need to change my profile. I'm looking for somebody that'll take that boo boo out.
Hey.
Yeah. You know how many women would respond? I got you. You got your
He's not looking for women, Tracey. He's not looking for women.
I was say he's not looking
but you know
he's
what's
not
funny?
looking for women.
Sheena will tell you.
Not looking.
But wait, Sheena
not
will
for
tell
women.
you.
He don't want. No, wait. He's not looking for women.
Yeah, it has to be a guy.
I'm a gay. I'm a gay. Is what she's saying.
He's looking.
I like the gay
you're
boys.
gay.
Yeah, he's not looking for women. Like,
okay.
They can come over.
But you know what? But here's what's funny. Sheena
that
will
shit
tell
gonna
you.
Stay plugged up in him.
Right.
I posted on Facebook a week ago. 2 times in my whole life have I ever been constipated, and the second time was last week. So I could have used a Bobby Brown to come because if I could have screamed, "Hey, Bobby, come!"
You better go find you a Bobby. Shit, constipation.
No, I would have had him come in there and help me pull that fucking shit out of my head.
And everybody got gloves now because of this whole virus. So I mean,
wait. Okay, you guys, if you guys are having problems with that, just drink a lot of water and it'll help you.
Sheena thinks water helps everything.
Water helps everything. Water clears out everything.
Actually,
get you some
water.
Water helps before it gets stuck.
Yes.
When it calcifies, it gotta get dug out.
You need fiber.
You think a broom would help, or you still gotta get dug out?
You know what happens?
Oh, a broom? Did you say a broom?
Wait. This is the opening, right? This is the opening. It gets stuck right at the opening.
Like a turtle head.
Opening. It's almost there. It's almost there.
Like a turtle.
And you're blowing your brains out. You're blowing your brains out.
You're trying to push it out.
So here's the trick. Here's a real trick.
And it's bigger than your booty hole.
Walk around. It's bigger than your booty hole. You rip your booty hole sometimes. But here's what you do. You get up and you walk around for 15 minutes, right? Because the natural order of the body is to release that. Then you get a stool. And you sit with your legs up so that your butt is deeper.
Right.
So it makes it easier.
So I have a porta potty.
You change your body structure.
I hope everybody taking notes.
I have a Western Coast potty.
A lot of people. Seriously.
I have for real. I have a
IBS.
I forgot what they're called. Porta potty. What are they called?
Dante, you gotta fix your camera, honey. We can't really.
A porta potty.
No, I'm walking with it. I'm walking with it, mama. I'm walking with it, mama. Oh, squatty potty. I got the expensive one though. At least I got the good, good cedar wood one.
That's
the porta potty. Yeah, the squatty potty. This the expensive bitch though. This ain't that plastic hoe.
Okay, so just so everybody knows to get things moving in your life, in your body, water is the key to everything.
Get up and move.
Water is the key.
If you're depressed, drink some water. You're upset, drink some water. Just water is a key to life.
We got a topic you were uncomfortable with.
Wait, water is
I know. This is my first.
She's uncomfortable.
Wait, I have to tell you, sea moss pushes your body out.
Okay.
I've been hearing about that. So sea moss and water.
Sea moss makes you poo-poo. And I'm going to tell you something, it's very enjoyable.
Okay.
Take some.
You know what? That they do some of the bowel movements do be like you feel so like de-stressed. You be feeling like a whole new being. You feel less pressure,
Yes.
literally. You know, you
Sometimes, and sometimes it's an orgasm. It's like
oh
the
well,
poo-poo is
It
healthy.
really is. It
huh.
really is. I was on this floor,
Yeah.
honey. I was on this floor, cramped the hell up. It was not cute, and I'm not even supposed to be feeling
Oh.
like that.
Okay.
But it wasn't
Okay.
cute. But girl, it was
Okay.
everything.
I
It
love
was a
this
good
poop
one.
talk. I love this poop talk. But
It was
Seymour,
a good one.
we're
water,
on to
Seymour. Wait,
water
water,
CMOS.
Seymour's, and your coat.
Okay. Did y'all take this? Say it again,
Oh, I
Tracy,
love
so
a little
everybody can hear
cute
it again.
Water,
sea moss.
Seymour's, and your coat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I like you, Colt.
Those are gut
Mm-hmm.
cleaners.
Probiotics.
Okay. So
Oh,
Probiotics
Tracy.
are
that your
gut
cold
Okay.
is so good.
Okay. So Tracy. We know you do celebrity readings.
Yes.
What this is crazy. What public reading changed your whole career? Like what got you that whole boost of being like that psychic who knows the tea for everything?
You know, late stage, I think it was Super Scent.
So tell it like what happened within that
Before
reading.
I did Super Before I did Super Scent, in my own personal reading, I kept getting the tower. And I'm like, I'm not doing anything to get the tower. So why am I getting the tower? And then I was driving home from church and someone called me and she's like, girl, there's this Super Scent and she's really, I guess she was sick at the time. And I was reading her in the car and I was like, what's going on, Spirit? What's going on? So I was like, okay, this is a good one to do because Spirit was like, give me information. I get home, I put on the prettiest green outfit, not on purpose, but it worked out well.
It did.
I
You
do
looked
this,
really good with that green
I
and gold. You
know.
looked
Yeah,
really, really like you had your
it,
hair and like
it was
everything just
perfect.
it was
I had
perfect. You look
blonde
beautiful.
hair like Sheena right
Yes,
now. It was
yes.
Hey.
perfect.
It was perfect. That whole look was good.
I do this percent reading who is the crayon case millionaire. All I can tell you is that this reading, whatever I said in the reading, everything came, like everything, minute details came true.
Mm.
Before I even finished the reading, Tokyo Vanity was calling my black ass. I did like this. I turned off the video and Tokyo Vanity's calling me. So I knew not to pick up because it was a Louisiana number. So I just text, like, can I help you?
Can
And
I
she's like, I'm
help
Oh,
Tokyo
can I
Vanity.
help you?
Pick up. And I was like, I don't know no Tokyo Vanity. And she's
you?
like,
I
you
know
know
this
me.
person.
And I was
Who the
like, I
fuck's
really
this
don't.
person?
No, I don't.
You
And
know,
then what she wanted to do was threaten me
Mm-hmm.
and to tell me I had no
wow.
right to do a live reading on this woman. And I have a rule. And the only rule I have is that you have to be famous and something has to be occurring at the time. That's
Right.
a rule. So I'm
Mhm.
not just going to do like back in August, I wouldn't have just done JLo. She
Right.
wasn't doing anything. She divorced, she's not getting married to A-Rod. J-Lo, I can do you now. I already did J-Lo, so I knew her and A-Rod wasn't gonna. I already did a video on that. And then I had
Yeah.
this thing called hashtag predicted it.
Yeah.
And I say it that way on purpose, not hashtag predict it. No, it gotta
Predicted
be
it.
ghetto.
Predicted
Yeah,
it.
predicted
Shit.
it. Like you
Smart.
Hated
gotta throw the
it,
it
Like she
in
already
there.
done
Period.
had.
Period.
She already
Period.
done had
Period.
hers.
With a
Period.
T.
With
Yes.
With
a
a
T,
T.
okay?
T.
Yes.
Capital
Yeah.
T.
Capital
Yeah.
period.
Shoot.
Okay.
Capital T.
Put some
Right.
respect on
Capital
it.
P, capital T. I had a white woman, God bless them, in my feed, and she was like, "That is not how you spell period." And I was like, "That's how the black people spell it." What you talking about?
So move the
You
fuck
should have
Shut
said
her,
on.
boo.
shut
The
her
damn
up.
spell check told me that. Siri told me that was spelled wrong, boo. I know. I don't need you to
My
tell me.
spell check comes up with a T.
Mm-hmm.
When I have to put in period or predicted it, one word. One word. That's my
Okay.
spell
Predicted
I
it.
check.
use that.
I'm
I use
sorry,
that
I
more
love
man.
than I
that
do
too.
with
Predicted
alphabet
it.
change.
Me.
Shit.
I love that. I love when she'd be like predicted it.
Predicted it.
Predicted.
Predicted it, not predicted.
Yeah.
Predicted it.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to get this out my
I don't even know how
brain.
to spell it.
Be in a
Predicted
work
it though.
meeting and be like, I predicted it, man. What did you do? You know what?
Predicted it.
You know what? I don't know.
Predicted it. It's
P
almost
R
a
E
double
D I C
IT,
T E D.
but I knew that would
It's
be too
it.
much.
Mm-hmm.
No, no,
Mm,
no,
mm,
no,
mm.
no, no. That's phonetic. Like you just spelled it phonetically. It is just predict
Predicted
it.
it.
Predict it. That's how you spell it. You pronounce it.
Oh, yeah.
Predicted
Predicted
it.
it.
Predicted
That's how you
it.
pronounce
Predicted
it.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. And put some umph in it when you say it, you know?
Mhm. And she does. She'd be like,
Right.
predicted it hit.
Like emphasis on that. That part is in all caps, honey.
So, so remember, I kept seeing the tower, and I
Yeah.
couldn't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
I have never been more busy. Never. Never. I was always busy. I was never
Excuse me.
more busy after that 2% video. Louisiana had never heard of me.
They heard of you after that because you
They
were
So
all
I
sure
over the
had
did.
all of
blogs.
these new clients.
She was all over the
Yeah.
blogs. Like the blogs were talking about her, and like it was just like it was like crazy. Like I would log on to Instagram
Wow.
and I would just see blogs just talking, replaying her video super sin, and like I guess they had something to hide. I don't know, but I don't.
And it
I do.
lasted for 2 years.
Wow. I have a question though. What is the
This
craziest
drama was for
thing?
2 years.
What is the craziest thing someone has asked you, like, aside from like the cheating partner, spouse, whatever? Like, what is the craziest thing someone has asked you, like, hey, like, what's the craziest thing you've heard or been
I
asked?
think,
Sit
and I
down,
get this
little
a
girl.
lot, right? It's not crazy because I get it a lot. Is he going to die?
Okay. That makes
Oh,
sense.
that's
Yeah.
really
Yeah, people are
sad.
looking for insurance money.
Mm.
Whoa.
And,
You know
yes,
what?
and you
Don't
know
be
what?
saying stuff like that on my channel because I don't want nobody trying to
Girl.
subpoena us.
Chill out.
No, you
They'd
know
be
what
like,
I
what
tell
she
them?
say? What she
No,
say?
I tell them, no, I'm not telling you. You can't use my gift against me to use
Yeah.
to get
Right.
insurance money. Are you kidding me? I tell
Woo.
them in a reading. They pay for the reading, and I go, no.
No.
Well, Tracy,
Mm-mm.
Tracy, it's just that he wasn't a good father, and I'm like, I don't care.
And then they try to tell you why he should die. It's like, girl, sit
Right. So they
down.
can go on and get that
Well, they
get
don't
that
need.
good
Sit
old policy on their ass
I,
just in
down.
time.
I
Okay,
well,
calm down.
no. It's usually someone that already has a home and money. They're trying to get the
Greed.
answer before the
Greedy.
other siblings do, right? So they're always like, so just give me a general. Just give me a general. And so I'll do a general, and I could tell I'm not answering the question. I'm like, oh, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, so my dad is sick. And right away I go,
Mm.
Here we go.
and they go,
Mm, mm, mm.
you know, do you think he's gonna die? I'm like, ma'am, is he in the hospital right now today?
He ain't even in the hospital, bitch. He's at
Right.
home.
What?
He's
He
at
sitting
home watching
back
the Wheel of
watching
Fortune.
Netflix,
He
picking
at home
his
having a
big
BLT
toenail
sandwich,
and
He's
bitch.
at home watching
chilling.
Wheel of Fortune,
Like,
having a BLT,
uh,
chilling.
right?
She's talking to me, and she's out to dinner with him. Like the man is fine.
Damn.
And I'm
Oh,
like,
Damn.
That's some cold-hearted shit. That's some cold-hearted ass
I
shit
think I
there.
would just ask, like, should I go spend
That's
my
so cool.
$50 on these scratchers? Because I did that the other day and I only won $5.
Okay.
So that would be something I'd probably ask.
But
Like,
at
should I
least
go get
scratchers.
these
But at least
scratchers?
scratchers.
But at least,
There's a possible
and at
outcome
least you
of
could
something
learn,
like
right? There's
that's.
a possible outcome. You learned a lesson from it. You
I
may
don't
not
know if I
spend $50
did.
next time, right?
I
And
think, you know
you're
what?
not baking on
But
somebody's life. You're not baking on somebody's
A-
life
so
to
I
anti
would
That's what
think
I'm
honest,
saying.
that's
Like,
anti
easy.
honestly, I almost bought
That's
like
very
$50
easy
of
to
scratchers
answer.
last week.
I don't know. I just thought, like, me, I probably like, okay, like I said, the scratcher thing, like, just am I gonna get that job I applied for? Like, stuff like that. But wow, I guess
It's different.
people be.
I
Oh,
can answer questions
she
like
will
that.
answer those
What you're
questions.
gonna
I can
do
answer
Anti,
all those questions.
you
is
can
not
go to
Is
her
your
that
and she
you're
dad, your
plucking at
mama
my
gonna
fucking
die?
shirt.
No.
Yes, I wouldn't even want to know that unless
No, I'm
they were like
asking that
super
Oh,
question.
ill. People be all crazy.
Okay, so I
the
do have
But
people
a
are
you know, check
crazy.
question.
it out though.
Yes, what did you get?
People are
Even if
nuts.
they are ill, I won't answer it. It's so
Yeah.
unethical. Like you're an
Mm-hmm.
It's,
unethical
Yeah,
yeah.
person
Yeah.
to
agreed.
use my gift
Okay.
to try
Yeah.
and outbeat your, your
Yeah.
relative
Yeah.
so that you can set up a system. It's
That
crazy.
that's really sick, and that's like out of this world.
I get those
Ha-
questions though.
That's scary.
has there been
And
like
then they go, wait,
well, go
Sheena. And
ahead.
then they go, oh, well, give me a general reading.
Ah.
What?
Oh.
Like
Oh,
Tracy's like,
well.
bitch,
Because
like
they're like,
bitch, you
well, I
tried me.
paid for this. Now just give me a general reading.
After 20 minutes in, you like, bitch, you
What
tried
feeling
Oh
is
this.
this?
wow.
Tracy's like,
Oh my
bitch, you tried
God,
me.
Tracy. So I'm trying to learn tarot myself, and I've been doing it now for about 2 years. I have two different decks. Like one's like a Golden Girls deck, which is like just Golden
I
Girls
have that.
everything.
I have the Golden Girls
And
deck.
then I have another deck. But what's funny is I've been trying to learn them, and I'm doing. It's really funny that you said it was in the same way that you were doing, because I'm looking at like the book, and I'm like, oh, it means X, Y,
Dante,
Z.
Dante,
Uh huh.
she has a class that's coming up on May 5th,
Next
May
I
week.
love
6th.
that.
Next
I'd
week.
love to do a
Tom,
class.
you should have told me. Like when I was telling you she was coming, you
No,
should
no,
have told
no.
me. I would have
So
referred you to
I
here's
know.
her.
what's
I was
no.
like,
So
shit.
here.
I
Get
didn't know
this
you was reading
book.
cards.
Yes.
So here's the story. Here's the story, Miss Tracy. Let me tell you. So I
Get
tried to
this
do
book.
a.
Get
Have
this
you
book,
ever?
Dante.
So here's what I did wrong. I tried to do a general reading, right? And so I'm pulling out all the tarot
Mhm.
cards. I'm doing all this. What does my friend get like? My friend completely was like, "How are things going to go for me?" So I'm stupid enough to do a general reading. You should never do that, by the way. You're supposed to. You're kind of supposed to, at least from what I've
It's
learned,
so
you're always supposed to have like a very specific thing that you're focused on. I don't know, but she
no,
gets
that's
like
not
she
true. You
literally
should be
no.
able to do a
She
general reading.
so she literally gets. I swear to fucking goodness, she literally gets the death card, the tower, and then
Yeah.
like the devil or some shit. And I'm like,
Yeah.
She got some
I
issues
looked
in
them
life
up
that
and
she
I
needs to
was
work
like,
out.
we don't have to do this reading. It's cool.
Oh
She
my
has some issues
god.
in life that she
I
just needs to work
really.
out.
She's.
Well,
She,
here's the thing.
yeah.
The devil means that there might be a drug, alcohol, sex addiction issue.
Well,
Period.
she liked to
The
drink.
the tower means is that she's about to find out that through sex, drugs, alcohol, she's about to find something out. That's what the
Yeah.
tower means. It's
Oh.
going to be shocking.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Death means is at that moment her whole life changes.
Right. Yeah, I know death isn't. Death doesn't mean like
Oh shit! I
you're
thought it
done.
meant you about to die and.
No, it does. It
It just
literally
means like
means
a
it's.
life changing. Your life is
But
gonna
it's also why I was saying
one
like
part
you
of your
want to
life
be
is about to
careful
die, and you're
about
about to move on
Yes.
to something
like
else.
what
Yeah.
you're focusing on, because if what you're talking about is like,
But
is
the
my
way she's
relationship going to be
getting it
good?
is by way of, well, yeah, if it was about a relationship, she's about to find out most likely that her
It's
boyfriend
done.
is cheating.
It's
Maybe he got
cheating.
somebody
Okay.
Right.
pregnant. The
Ooh.
tower's going to show up because the pregnancy is going to, like, oh my God, like that can hurt some
Ooh.
women, right? And then death
Uh-huh.
means it's
She
at
gonna
that
kill him,
point that
or
you
is this
have,
just gonna be real bad?
no, that you make a decision to go on with your
Death means
life.
an
Like at
end.
that
Death
point,
actually.
you'll
Death
always be
does
able to go
not.
back to
Death
that
doesn't
moment.
mean death. It means an end to something.
Yes, it means at that moment, you're always going to go back to that moment and say, this is when everything changed.
Yeah.
Now, you could become a better person or you could become a worse person. The point is everything changes. It can't stay the same. Right. Now,
You become a different person.
an experienced person can get the death card and see death.
I got you.
But it just depends. Like sometimes I'll get a death card next to like a queen of, you know, who's not here? Queen of Swords. And I'll be like, is your mama sick? Is your sister sick? Let's see an illness. It's gotten harder since the COVID.
Ugh.
It is so hard. Like I don't even want to predict sickness anymore because everybody's dying.
Yeah.
So I just had a conversation with God, and I was like, I don't want to see death, like because everybody has to go to the pearly gates. God is like, eeny, meeny, miny. Come on, all 5 of you, come. I don't want to. I told God, I was like, I can't see COVID deaths anymore. I'm done. Let everybody be surprised.
Has there ever been a reading that made you like question your gift? Like you were like, oh my God, I can't believe what's coming out right now. Like, oh my God, you know? Do you mind going into detail about that?
Yeah, I think especially recently, but this has happened before where people use my gifts against me.
Tarot planet spirit.
And so it's like I didn't see it actually. I didn't see it. And later on I discovered they used my gifts against me. And I think that's sad. Like to not catch when someone is using me. That hurts.
Yeah.
But once I discover it, I do have a conversation with the person. I was like, you used my gifts against me. And so I'm never going to let you do that again. Like now I see you. Like you're never going to be able to get over me again. But it's just so sad.
But has there been
that has nothing to do with somebody dying.
Right.
It's just sometimes it's I like okay. Let me tell you this story real quick because it's really important. I had a woman that because of her, I didn't know I could do remote healing. Not remote healing, remote visualization. I didn't know it until I had her as a client. So she had 2 other psychics. They got tired of her. They said, Tracey, take her on. She's annoying. So I took her on, and we had a great relationship because I really could see where this man was at, literally at the moment. I could see he was at a poker table. I could see smoke around. And she would say he's at a game right now, meaning a card game. And I'd be like, oh, shit. She used my gift against me, and it was against a very huge celebrity. But I didn't know it at the time. And she kept suing this celebrity. So she had helped sue the celebrity with 2 other psychics.
Through
so
you.
she was trying to sue him again. Right, through me.
Through you.
But it was always revenge. Right. And so finally, I didn't understand it was a celebrity. She finally tells me who the celebrity is. And I always have a conversation with God. I was like, God, how do I fix this? Because of me, she was going to win another lawsuit. So I looked him up. I found out what agency he belonged to. I emailed the agency, and lawyers called me. And they were like, we are the law firm from so-and-so and so-and-so. And I was like, oh, hi.
Okay, then.
Real innocent. You know me, Sheena. Hi. And they're like, how can we help you? I said, let me tell you one thing right now. I'm on the phone. I said, let me tell you one thing. Psychics are real. We are real. And I'm telling you right now, your client is going to get sued and you will lose. Period. Period. I am helping her win yet another case. And she had already filed the case. They flew me out to New York, had me do a deposition. And what they said to me was, we found you so credible that in a deposition, you didn't stutter.
Okay, so I have to ask this question.
Once they realized that, he never got sued again.
I have to ask you this question, Miss Tracey. It's up to you to answer. Who is the celebrity?
I
You know I have
can't.
to ask. Okay,
Mm-mm.
I had to ask that
I
question
know. I
because
know.
we're all like,
The
"Ooh,
thing is,
this is some
like,
tea."
I do take my psychic readings to the next level. I
Right.
care. I really do care. But it turned into a deposition, and I stopped her from suing. And this woman's getting like $500,000 at a pop every time she
Oh.
sues. So
Oh.
this time around, it had something to do with a restraining order, and she wasn't allowed to be within 500 feet of him. But through the psychic reading, I could tell her where he was going to be. She would wind
Oh.
up there and then say, he stole me.
He
He's
was
She
over
stalking
there.
violated.
her.
Oh, she
She
was a smart.
violated.
She was a smart little cookie. Okay.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. And I was like, you're not winning this case over me. No, no.
Okay. So,
Ezra,
what
what
was
you doing?
what was the most shocking celebrity prediction? You predicted it that has come true, and you were like, "Oh shit, I did that."
Okay,
Should
45,
I
my
say?
most shocking.
45.
45.
Okay, tell us about that.
The day after he was elected, in that video, I said he was going to have kids in cages.
Oh.
I said he was going to be a tyrant. He was going to be everything I predicted. It's right at the end. It's right at the end. All of a sudden, Spirit was like, "You're missing it. You're missing it. Say this. Say that." It's my most credible prediction because everything that man did came out in that very first video.
Disgusting. Just
Yeah, it's very.
completely
I'll send it to you,
tyrannical,
Sheena, and you can send it to
unnecessary.
the others.
Like, how in the
Yeah.
world is this part of our country at all?
He definitely will be in history books.
It was shocking
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he should be
for
blessed
the
in such
worst
a way.
president that was impeached twice.
No,
Right?
I
I
think they
find
need
that
to
a
mention
blessing
him as being
too.
just the worst
Yeah.
president that's ever existed and move them
But
along.
I
And
feel
just
like
leave it at
No
that.
other.
Just leave it
Leave it
at
at
that.
just leave
that.
it
The
at that.
worst,
But it's just the
chapter
Just
fact that
one,
saying.
the worst
just the
president at
fact
the
that
end.
you're okay with putting like a newborn like babies in cages like they're dogs. Like I have dogs and they're
I
not
can't
in cages.
even.
Yeah, my
Like,
dog just
Right.
roam
my
around.
I
dogs
felt bad putting
roam
this
around the
little
house like they own
stupid
a
bitch in a.
place.
I put this little hooker in a cage and she acts like I am
Yeah.
killing. She acts
Yeah,
like I
my
am taking
dog.
her off to
My
a
dogs don't
slaughter,
even know what
honey.
a
And
cage.
I'm like, bitch,
My
I'm
dogs
taking you to
don't.
my friend's house. Calm down.
My dogs don't
You
even
know,
know.
like
They
calm
don't
the
even
fuck
know what
down.
a. They don't even know what a
You can't
cage
just be
is.
free in my
Yeah.
I
house.
put them in the bathroom for a few
Yeah.
hours, and they're losing their minds. You
Oh
know,
girl,
like
he
okay,
just my
I
little
gotta go.
dog just
Oh, I
roam around.
know.
These are people.
These are
Like
people.
these
These are
Yeah,
are
like
it's
full grown
actual
sad.
But
people.
people. Like they're gonna
but
grow up to be
but
somebody.
in the eyes of that type of white man, they were not people. And
Right.
now it's only
Yeah,
because of 45 that I then understand how we weren't looked at as people
yeah,
for 400 plus
Yeah.
years.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I didn't see it in real time because I have great relationships with
I have a
black,
really hard
Asian,
time
white.
when anyone like doesn't quantify other people as people.
But it's
You
a
know, like I
real
just don't
thing.
even know what to
And
say.
that's
It's a thing. It's a real problem.
but
Mm-hmm.
but that's why God chose 45. It's a real thing that kept getting swept under the rug.
Swept under the rug. Yeah.
And
Everybody's
corporate
eyes are open now.
America, right. And in corporate America, you know how we talk. We like, my boss is giving me a hard time and I'm an executive and she treating me this way. And we're like, your boss is white, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know how that's how we talk. But white America doesn't understand how we feel about them. But
They really don't.
45
No, I
came along
completely
because God put him there.
100% support
No, they
that
don't
comment.
get it.
And you
But
know what it is?
45
What
is
it
bringing
also
it
is,
out.
though? I feel like they just don't care either. Like, there's a certain amount
But
of them
they
that do
don't
fucking
have
care.
to care. They don't have to care. No one has
But
taught
whether
them
they
to
have
care.
to or not.
No, no, no. It's discipline. No one is taught them to care. Every white guy that has ever had a job gets it based upon privilege. And I say every because I'm being facetious. Of course, I don't mean every.
You don't mean
Every
every
black
single.
person,
Not every
no,
single person.
every
No, you
black
don't mean it that way.
person expects to have a white boss. Think about it.
Well, I had a black boss and it didn't work out super well, but but yeah,
But
no, I
but
agree.
but the point is,
When you
if
think
you
what you're
had a
talking
black
about,
boss, it's
no, I'm gonna say what you're talking about though is the way that people envision said situation. Meaning, I'm gonna start this
yes.
new job. I'm gonna have some white dude as a boss. That's just how it's gonna fucking happen.
You expect you
100%.
It's like
expect for
we've
a
been
white
You
boss to
conditioned.
show
expect
up.
that.
That's how
We're
we are
just
conditioned.
conditioned that
Yeah.
way. And
If
most
you
of the time it's
happen to
true. Shit,
get
I'm sitting here thinking
yeah,
like, big back, ugly white nigga in a suit.
if you happen to get a black
Well,
boss,
and the more money you make,
he's
the more money
only
you
allowed
make, the
in
worse
like
it gets.
most
By the way.
black cops. Hold on. No. Exactly, it does. And if you happen to get a black boss, like most cops, they conform to white ideology. They let them
100%.
in because they know they have to let a few of us in. That way they
Yep.
don't look racist. And so what do we get? We get black people that treat us like they from the big house. And that's
Yep.
why you'll have a bad boss. Because he won't fail the white man.
I completely 100%. It's really funny because me and other black folks that worked for this person, who was a black man, darker than all of us, by the way. But what was
But
interesting
that doesn't
was that
matter.
we had the whole he likes. Do you see what I'm doing here? He likes. He don't
Yeah,
like.
yeah, yeah. But that's very typical because he's been taught to fit in. And I promise
Mm-hmm.
you, who was
And he'll
it?
do whatever it
Taylor?
takes.
Breonna Taylor, that black guy, that district attorney? He was never going to
Girl.
charge those cops
Oh hell no.
because
No,
he
he was
No.
wanted to
never.
fit
No.
in.
Yeah.
No,
Oh
he was
no.
never gonna do that.
Never. He
But
was
then
going
they
to
still
cover for
assign
them.
this
He
whole
was going to lie for them.
assign this whole idea of like if she would just have like if she'd have just like done what they asked her to do. It's like,
All
bitch,
she did was
who
walk
gets
out of
woke
her
out of sleep?
bedroom.
She was
Like
in
Right.
all
her
she
bed
did,
sleep.
all she
What the
literally
fuck
did
are you
was
talking about?
like I could be Breonna Taylor,
But,
Anti can be, we can
but,
all be. All she did was walk out of her bedroom.
I could be
but
Breonna
she is
Taylor.
representative
You're not
of
expecting people to
colorism.
bust in your house.
No. We could discuss what happened to her till the cows come home. She's
No.
representative of colorism. What's the matter, baby? All
Yeah,
right.
she's
I
right.
don't have time. I don't have. Come here. I don't have time. I know you miss mommy. Love you. You want to put the TV on? Watch some. I'm not to something, babe. Here. Okay. He just wants to cry. He's like, I miss mommy.
You're
He
so
just loves to
cute.
cry. I love him.
So
He is
cute.
cute. No, he is really cute.
He
No,
is
he's
very
adorable.
handsome.
Thank you. So the point to you is 45. We have to find a different appreciation for 45. It's because of 45 George Floyd died. We needed 45 to not participate in racism, right? To say, oh, there's no,
That's
turn that
true.
down. There's no racism. No, the cop didn't do anything wrong. Like, I feel bad for the George Floyd family, but nothing happened. We needed to hear him say that as the highest leader of our country, to kick him out of office, to start saying to our white counterparts, your
And to start
highest
standing
leader
up.
is
Yeah.
fucked up. And so
Yeah.
you as my
Yeah.
boss is fucked up too. So now we can have conversations because I'm done. I'm
Yeah.
done with acting like,
And we
I'm
really
so
kind of, and
disciplined.
we
I
really
have to
actually
listen
are
to you, white
very
man. Now
done.
I'm gonna say something. And
Yeah.
now I'm gonna sue you. But now
Yeah.
the thing
I have to listen to you, white man.
now I'm gonna say something.
Well, who I need to sue, bitch?
So,
Because I want to
but that was
sue.
Okay.
my most
Let's go
shocking one.
suing.
45 was my most
44.
shocking one. The
I
You know
very
what's so
agree.
next
funny?
day,
You know
I
what's so funny
predicted
about?
4 years
The
of
most
his bullshit.
shocking.
Let me tell you the funniest thing about 45 in your prediction. You predicted it. um,
You
Yeah,
I
predicted
think
no.
it.
when he first got into office, she was doing her cars, and she was like, "I see the house being very tacky, very gold, just very very tacky." And I remember
Well,
Yes.
3 months later, I
That's
think it was like
exactly what happened.
People Magazine
Wow.
reported that his house
He
was
had
like
like a
very
gold toilet or some
A
shit.
gold
yeah, it was
toilet.
all
Some
gold in
bullshit.
there. And I sent her the link. I was
It was
like, look at
so
this.
tacky. It's so tacky.
So
Yeah.
tacky.
I thought that was
Things
the
like
most
that
funniest thing
I
ever.
predict in advance. Like you guys
Things
hear it
like gold,
after
like
the
a
fact.
gold toilet.
I
What's you
had
need with a
already
gold
predicted
toilet?
it.
I don't even
Wow.
understand. I don't understand why you'd be like, you know what this room needs? A gold
A gold
toilet.
toilet.
Gold.
That is the tackiest. I think that's the tackiest thing I've
Gold
ever heard. Like I've
everything.
literally heard nothing less tacky than a gold toilet. Seriously, it's so tacky.
No,
Okay.
but it's his style. It's totally his style.
It is. It's over. Ew. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. So let's talk about your favorite talk show host that you love to read. You know who
that I
I'm
love
talking
to
about.
read.
Your
That's
favorite host,
different.
your favorite talk show host that you love to read.
Wendy Williams.
Wendy Williams.
Wendy
Now,
Williams.
okay, so we all
I
seen this
even
recent
had
video.
her funeral. For the death of her TV show.
I remember that. Okay, so we all seen this recent interview with her and Miss Jocelyn, the Puerto Rican princess Hernandez. What do you guys think about that? Like, what's everybody's opinion?
Well, first
My
of all, I don't
opinion,
think she's a So Puerto Rican princess is that's no.
Ezra.
I mean, I thought it was funny. They both were, in my opinion,
Puerto
both
Rican
were
person that
was
is
hilarious.
female.
It was good
Sure,
TV.
I don't find her
She's
princess
always
I
called
don't like
herself.
her.
She's always been saying the Puerto
Okay,
Rican
I don't-
princess.
Where are you from? Dante? That's turn your press down hard. Where are you from?
I'm from California. I'm from LA.
Okay.
LA.
It's
Los
very
Angeles.
typical New Yorkese talk. Very typical. There's the Italian
Oh,
princess.
I know. Yeah, no,
princess.
so you know,
There's
I
a Puerto
traveled to New
Rican
York like a lot.
princess.
Oh yeah, Dominican
But
princess, Puerto
it's
Rican
very
princess. Everyone's a
common.
fucking
Well,
princess.
she's
No, I
a
get it.
Jamaican princess.
I'm a
then, I
Jamaican
guess.
princess.
Jamaican
I'm a Jamaican
princess.
princess.
Fucking
Jamaican princess,
Jewish
exactly.
American
Yes.
princess. There's a whole lot of princesses.
But what did
I'm
y'all
cool
think
with
about
that.
the whole?
Yes,
What did y'all
Jack,
think about the whole
yes.
segment?
I just
though?
don't. No, what I'm saying is, I just don't like her.
But
That's
it's
all
a
I'm saying.
thing. It's a thing in the East Coast. It's a
No,
thing.
I
So
understand
she's
that
not
piece
trying
of
to
it. I just don't like
be the Puerto Rican
that thing.
princess. It's a thing.
Well, both of their attitudes suck. I was just laughing. It was just kind of funny
we're
how
gonna
she
get
threw
back
the
to-
flowers. I just thought that was
was
funny.
she?
That would have pissed me off. Like, don't fucking throw no flowers.
I would have
She's
canceled
just
that TV.
so raggedy to
I would
me.
have
I think
canceled
she's so
that
ghetto.
TV.
I got upset. I said, what the
cracked-
fuck? I'm watching it like, like that would have just got me.
Here's
right
the thing
there.
about Wendy
Rude.
Williams.
Rude.
Wendy Williams is Wendy Williams, and she's always going to be her.
Ugh.
Jocelyn,
Yeah.
she's come a long way, and she's going to be her. And it was funny when she picked up the flowers and
here's your flowers, shoe cam. Like then you got to acknowledge. And Jocelyn said this whole, she got real personal, and it's like she really didn't even acknowledge it. Shoe cam. And I'm just like, then she played it, was like, you look different every time I see you.
Show me your shoes.
Yes, and then she said,
I don't want to talk
you look different every time I see you. I'm like,
that's why I like.
you
that's why I
looking
like
like a whole new gender. So don't be trying to come for her.
But that's also kind of why I like Wendy Williams, because she makes comments like that where she's like,
it's so rude, but it's just like, oh my
you
god,
look different
like,
every time I see you, and you have to decide what the fuck this bitch just done said to you. And
right,
that's what
and I
I
would have been
about
like,
Wendy
you looking
Williams.
like a
I
whole
like
new
her
gender,
shade.
bitch. So
That
now
was
what?
just shady. I love it.
I mean,
it was funny, but
Jocelyn,
I was just like, really?
she did have some points. She was right. She was like, you are not that nice to young Black and Latina women.
No, she isn't.
Like, you don't try this shit with anybody else, but when it's a young Black Latina woman on your show, you attack.
She attacked.
But you also have to realize, bitch, I got a goddamn show to do here, honey, and I need for these people to get entertained. So I know what to do to get this out of you. Now I think it's tacky as fuck. I personally think it's fucking tacky, but I will say
upset with that.
Oh, well, I was just like, oh my God, they were. I was
That
just
wasn't the
like,
audience. That was her staff
you said her
member, and
staff.
that was
Okay.
that
I know.
the
Well, I know her
blonde woman
staff is in the audience, but
encouraging.
Yeah.
what she's doing though is she's talking to these hoes at home, and they're all at home watching this shit, and she ain't been canceled. Like, think about that fact, and think about the fact that no one has tried to cancel her, which means they're all sitting at home living for this bullshit, whether it's her audience or whether it's actual people or not is beside the point.
Yes.
I'm just
Okay,
saying,
so
like,
Well,
Tracy, what's your
she was
opinion? What's
almost
your opinion of
canceled.
this?
They didn't have anyone to take that time slot, so they really worked on getting her cleaned up. They gave her an
yeah.
apartment. They paid for
Well,
rehab.
I wonder
They
what
could
drug
not
she's
afford
on.
to lose her.
I want to know what drug she's
I
on.
forgot.
She's
I
on
think it's
drugs of some
prescription.
sort.
She's on prescription. She has to be on
She's
I think
something.
it's
on.
She's
prescription. I
definitely
She's
don't
on
think
on
it's.
some
something.
things.
She owns some shit for
Okay,
sure.
She
so
on some shit.
do you guys watch Celebrity? Ooh, it's on VH1. I was just talking to you guys before we started the show.
Celebrity Rehab? Oh no.
Celebrity, like no,
Couple. Oh
Couples
shit, I don't
Retreat.
know.
Okay, so if you've been following Love and Hip Hop New York,
Uh huh.
you know about Mendici and Yandy. So Yandy asked Mendicis if the shoe would have been on the other foot and she was locked away for about 6, 7, 8 years, would he have held her down? And he on TV said no. Like some things, in my opinion,
Ugh.
nigga lie. You
But
know
then
what
He
he
I'm
just
probably
saying?
no.
just
He
so
just told
real.
you. He
He
told
just,
you. Just
no.
he told
I mean,
you,
it's kind
girl.
of like, yes, it's fucked up, but he's being honest. So it's just one of them
At
things.
least he
Like, would
told
you
you.
rather be like, yeah, baby, I'm gonna hold you down when the back of my he's like, bitch, I'm about to be creeping with your sister, your cousin, everybody else. So it's like,
Everybody the fuck
you
Wait,
know,
wait,
else.
I'm about to be that community peen.
right. Or he could have just
Uh,
flipped it. He could have flipped it, be like, you know what? I don't know. I would, he
he
could have just flipped it. He just said no. I mean, shit.
he could have just been
It was
like
wrong. Definitely
he
wrong.
could have answered it a different way. He
It
could have
was
just been
wrong. That was very wrong.
Well, I think it's shocking to me how comfortable men can be disrespecting women out loud.
yes.
She's allowed it probably for so long
It's
that it's
shocking.
just
It's
kind of
normal for
normal.
her.
It's normalized
Well,
for
that's
them.
It's
then
like
we have to go back
it's
to
like
your
saying
but
good morning to
yeah,
her every morning. It's like say
Hmm.
good
but
morning. It's the
these
same
rusty
thing.
ass dudes. But the other thing that's funny
right,
is most of the people
right.
that got something to say is these rusty ass dudes that don't got shit going on for themselves, and
Hmm.
they're looking down at some woman and
I
talking all
know
that shit, and you're just like,
True.
who's
for real?
holding
Like
it
this is
down and
what we're
making the
doing here?
money,
Because
right?
you're just gonna like this girl works hard every day. She show up at
And
So
work. She got
again,
hard.
shit to
that's why
do.
I do psychic
He's driving
readings.
her car the fuck around. Now
Yeah,
she's the problem. It's like, girl,
Mm.
but and that's
fuck
why I
you.
do psychic readings. I'm like because there has to be a restructuring in your brain to understand you don't have
Mm-hmm.
to take this on anymore. But sometimes
Hmm.
they need to be told that.
Told. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
enough people aren't telling you and supporting you and letting you know that you are fabulous by yourself, go
Yeah. I
find
think
somebody that
it
wants to
starts
take care of you.
But I think
and
it
it
start
starts
Yeah.
at a young age. You
I
have to
think it
be
starts at
grow up
home.
hearing that. Yeah,
Yeah,
as a
I
kid.
also think like it starts at
Yeah.
a young age.
Yeah.
It starts at being growing into the woman you are.
Yeah.
Like I come from a very
Absolutely.
strong mother, so like a lot of these things that these other girls are going through, it's like a hell no for me.
It's like, nah, what the fuck? Where was your
But
mama?
you know, you
I
could
will
look
say,
at Yandy and you could tell that she was probably not pretty,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
You could
Yeah.
yeah.
tell that she might have grew into her
Into her
pretty
look. Yeah.
once money came along, once she got older. There are just some people that feel inadequate in their teen years.
Yeah.
But you know what I
Right.
like to tell
Yeah.
people? I hope you're funny looking in your teen years. I prefer that because you wind up beautiful in your 20s.
I concur to that, Miss Tracy, because when I was like
You
8 to
know?
Agreed.
12, I used to look like a fat little Mexican boy.
Oh my.
Yep.
And I tell everybody this
I had
story.
a
I used
huge,
to be a
I
fat
remember you
I had
Mexican
a
telling me.
boy.
huge ass
I told
nose.
you.
I had a
Yeah, I used
huge
to
nose.
Dante, y'all don't know. I was literally a fat Mexican boy. Now I'm a
My
girl.
my son was 12 with a big head and big teeth. And I was like, thank you, God. He is gorgeous now. Gorgeous. At 32. But at 12, I was like, he was animated. This huge head, big teeth. I was like, is this ever going to turn into something worthwhile? That's it.
He grew into his look.
Little kids used to say it looked like the genie from Aladdin.
I can see that.
Like
See?
straight up.
I can
Like with
definitely
my
see that.
it's the personality along with the look, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely
Yeah.
see that.
That is so funny.
But
Okay,
they would
so
like little kids that stare at me. I'd be like, "What the hell?
what's going on? Why are you looking at me?
Why are you staring at me?" Okay.
Okay, so we are here because Dante, we are getting a live reading for Dante. So let's just get
Yes.
into that. Dante, tell Miss
Turn
Tracy
that down, Pop.
what's going on.
Turn it down.
She has actually I never
Just
talked
a
to her
little.
about this, so she has no idea. But like I
I
said to
just
you,
need a question. I
just
just
give
need a
her
question.
she just give her a question and she'll let her go, she'll go.
Okay. Um. So just the question, not the background.
Just a
Just
question,
making
Just
sure.
a
not the
question.
Okay, just the
background.
question.
We'll
Okay, so
background later, but just a
um,
question. Hold on.
where is she currently?
Wait, who? Tell
Where's
her.
my mother? My mother. Where's my mother currently?
Say that again. What's the question?
Where's my mother currently?
Where's your mom? All right.
My
Please, God,
mom.
talk to me.
My mom. Is she in the spirit world? Is she in the current world?
Okay.
Where is she?
That's all I needed to know was where's my mom? Please, God,
Okay.
talk to me. Talk to me about Dante. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like me to see. Dante's your child. He's your love. He's your beloved, Father God. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen.
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 Oh, I'm going to put one more card here. I didn't know two cards fell. Amen. Hi, Ellie. Hi, Milo. Milo. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, he has an attitude. Good night, Milo. Bye. All right. Stay open to spirit, okay?
Open spirit.
I get stay open to spirit. Stay open. So just
Open to
woosah.
spirit.
Just
Oh,
woosah.
okay. Just
Just
okay.
woosah. I'm getting feeling lost, confused, and lonely. I believe this is you. I think there's a lot of growth around you. I think without knowing where your mom is, I think it stunted your growth. All right. And I
Yeah.
think it
Of
stunted your
course it
growth
did.
from today on. Right. I also think you've turned your back on God. Right. And it's completely acceptable to turn your back on God. It comes
Mm-hmm.
in the form of, remember, stay open. Don't judge me yet. It comes in the form of, why did I get this scenario? Like,
Court. Yeah. Yeah. Of
God, why did
course.
somebody else? No, 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 don't talk. Why did somebody else
Sorry.
get, you know, this, that, and the third? So to me, it comes in the form of having a lack of faith in God, right? I get mystery, magic, excitement. There's a lot of love swirling around. There's a lot of love swirling around. I really feel like your mom had some emotional issues. And I really feel like probably was, she probably, she has a lot of emotional issues. And she probably was a metaphysical person that people mistook as crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
And she had a hard time emotionally speaking with people. Like, they really gave her a hard time. So I feel like they didn't want to deal with her. All right.
Yeah.
I
That's,
get temperance, seduction, deceit, a broken promise. I'm not confident she actually gave you up. I believe that, and this is DNA's involved. I believe that they tricked everyone. I think that, I don't know how young you were, but I think that they have been lying to her. They lied to her.
yeah.
I think it got to the point as she got older, I think she got to the point where she gave up because she was inside her head and she's twirling inside her head, and then everybody's lying to her. I feel like she really begged people to
To be
tell me.
honest,
I don't know if you're the only one, but to tell me where my children really tell me. And they would
I was
lie to her
no,
face.
I was one of the people that contributed
Well, be
to
careful what
that.
you're saying. Well, I'm not confident that is true because there's a lot of manipulation here. I don't believe that you
There
contributed to
was
that. I believe
100%. Yeah.
that you were, yeah, because this is the card that tells me deceit, seduction. I think you were seduced in contributing to this. That way the
Yes.
adults don't feel guilty.
Yeah.
You don't be around your mom because your mom's crazy and your mom can hurt you. So you don't want to be around your mom. So maybe you just better tell somebody, I don't want to be around my mom.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's
I
when my
think
cat
she
deck
gave
came
up at
in.
some point.
She did.
Huh?
Oh, 100%. Yes.
And I think it was hard to give up, but she had some rotten people around her. And to be honest with you, I think you get some rotten people around you to this day. What was the motive? And I feel like the motive wasn't even about money. The motive was just ugly. It's just ugly people.
Yeah.
They just wanted to be right. I can't say it was to love you, to nurture you, to take care of you. I think it was just to treat her bad.
Yeah. 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 Completely. I can see that.
But
Also,
I do
everything's
want to
not about
offer,
me either.
huh?
Everything's not about me either. And I think that's one of the things I've learned in this is that, like, not just about you and how you feel and your loss, like you
Well,
gotta go.
but stay still, because when you say that, I don't know where you're coming from when you say everything's
Yeah.
not about me. I don't know where
Yeah.
you're coming from because I think you were manipulated. So guess what? Everything is about you. You were never given the truth.
Yeah.
So how can it never not be
Yeah.
about you? You're around a bunch of people that lied to you. And it is about you. And it could be about you for the rest of your life unless somebody says to you, yeah, we did this, which they're not going to do. Because as Black folks, we're like, stop talking about it, stop talking about it. As you got older, you may have understood your mom was crazy. I'm not getting her as crazy. I'm getting her as a metaphysical type of person. And it gets maligned with crazy.
And that's
So you would have
exactly
been
what
around
like
church
that
folks and they
that's
would
dead
have seen
on.
her as the devil.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
But I
I
just wanted to say
100%,
everything is
100,
about
that's like a
you.
dead, that's
They
almost a
fucked
dead
you
on
over.
pen. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I do get power. And I want you to stop being a victim. I want you to transmute this energy. I want you to start looking at the truth. And I want you to say to everyone softly, you kept my mother from me. That wasn't right. No one should leave this earth until you've had an opportunity to speak to everyone and say, you kept my mother from me. And it's not right. Each person that you speak to needs to have guilt on them. Because what I'm getting is this poor woman loved you. Were you the only one? Because I get children.
I was her only child. She's only had miscarriages after me. She's tried to get pregnant after me, and she only had miscarriages. So it was, yeah. And I wasn't even supposed to make it, honestly. Like full term.
Well, you were supposed to make it. You were.
I was. I'm here. I'm here,
Spiritually,
damn
you
it.
had to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I want you to transmute this energy. I want you to transmute how people took your mother from you. So I want you to start writing letters to your mom.
Okay.
Get a journal, get a notebook, and start writing even little things. Mom, I had a great day today. Mom, something went wrong, and I'm sorry we didn't get to have an experience.
Yeah. Agreed.
Because what's going on, the reason why you're crying is because no one ever let you be. No one ever let you be emotional about your mother. You're allowed to love your mother. Who?
Yeah. It's always just been about
She
being
had
like strong
mental.
enough for everyone else, like being strong and like moving on and being able to be
You're
what
the
everyone else kind of
child.
wanted me to be.
How
It's just like, wow.
how dare they? How dare they not let you be a child? Like to grow up without a mother's warmth? Who the hell were these people?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Eventually, she absolutely did have a mental illness. It came down to mental illness.
Yeah, she did. Okay, sorry, guys. I'm
I
back.
get the Wheel of Fortune. I get the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm questioning whether or not she's, here. I feel like this can get turned around, right? I get the
Right.
King of Cups. I get the Knight of Cups. I get the Queen of Pentacles. I get the Three of Pentacles. I get the Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. A lot of confusion. A lot. I get the Ten of Pentacles. I get Secret again. I get the Page of Wands. That's good news. I get the Two of Swords. And then I get the Queen of Wands. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's her sign?
Her sign is Cancer.
She's a Cancer. Okay, because I got 3 women here, right? So she's a Cancer. I think she's still here with the living.
Really?
Did somebody say she was dead?
I've had a reading one other time, and he said some things that were just kind of right on to what the situation would have been without me giving him any real data. So what he said was that
Yeah.
he passed at the hands of a man, a very wicked man.
I do get a man here.
He's hiding, like he's been, yeah. He's hiding, and he's the one person, if I ever see again in my life, yeah. Yeah.
Do you know this
Because he's the
man?
one his name is Michael
You know
Brown.
him.
Yeah. I do know him. I've met him one time in my whole life. But like my pictures that I have of the last time I saw my mom have him in like the background. It's very, very eerie.
But why would he withhold this information if she's truly not here? Why would he withhold it?
Because he didn't even reach out to us when she came up missing. So my mom's missing 14 years.
So she's
She's
been
been flat out
missing.
missing. Yes. And
Got it.
he And he didn't even, like, he had my number, he knew my name, we'd all met, all of those things. And he said he did nothing to reach out to anyone else to say, like, oh, I'm nervous, LaRue's missing. And then he used her, because they were on public assistance, he used her, whatchamacallit card,
For a
her
while.
EBT card. He used it
Yeah.
I guess when it came to their house, he used it. And then when the police found
Mhm.
out that he used it, he said that he said that he didn't remember whether he'd burnt. This is what the police officer told me. He didn't remember whether he'd burned it or given it to somebody. I'm like, so first of all, anytime you burn something, unless you're a pyromaniac, you burn you remember when you burned something. I remember every time I burned anything in my whole life. Or if you just gave it to someone, then you gave it to someone. But
Yeah.
it was just really strange. And then they've not been able to track him down since.
They've not been able to track him down.
Yeah, like the police officer said, they've not found him.
Mhm.
But his name is Michael Brown, so he's got like the most normal, straightforward name
Yeah.
anyone could have. So that's
Um.
hard.
Yeah. I just get that she was institutionalized at some point.
Yeah.
But then this man that I get here, I'm not quite getting murder, right? And I'm
Uh-huh.
pulling subsequent cards. I'm not quite getting that, right? I
Okay.
do feel like it might have been because there's a covert operation here. So I feel
Uh-huh.
like because of her mental illness, I feel like she might have been sold into something, which would have been just as bad that he can't admit to the cops
Yeah.
because that would open
No,
up.
it's
Go ahead.
no. I know. I've recently thought about that. I didn't think about it before, just
Did
because
you?
when your brain goes there, you automatically assume dot dot dot. But for some reason, like that last like few like 2 to 3 years, I've been like, what if she was sold over into some other country for who knows what. And I know that he
Yeah.
had something to do with it, though. I know it was him. When you see evil, like
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't see it a whole
The
lot. I don't see it a whole lot in people, but he was a person who, the second
the
I
man
saw him, I was just like, this person's evil.
the man is here. I do feel
Uh huh.
like there was money exchanged for her,
I
right?
could see that. Yeah.
I think he provided confusion to the cops because how do you tell the cops, oh, I know these people that sex traffic? It's like he would get into trouble. So it's it's a secret that he's covering up. It's not murder that he's covering up.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I'm almost done. I promise you.
I'm not
Um,
surprised. Thank you for that.
so I yeah, I have to stick to that. I have to stick to what I believe through my cards. Because I'm not getting devastating cards. Like I know what my cards look like when someone is passed.
Right. No, I completely understand. No,
So
I'm with you on that for sure.
the problem that I have is how does she find her way back? Because of the mental illness, because she's always had this emotional space. Like, where is she? Because I feel like she has, she used to have memories
And now they're
and
not
then
there.
she just gave up. And I think in the last 4 years, she just gave up. Like the mind couldn't keep competing with life anymore. So I feel like she gave up the memory.
Oh, okay. That would make sense. I mean, she's been missing for 14 years, so it's literally 14 years. So that would say, after she was gone for, 10 years, I mean, who knows? You never know.
But I do want you to understand, even with your mom's mental illness, She was such a fighter. She had such a big heart.
Oh my God, yeah.
You know,
Of course. Yeah.
right? If they would have just understood the fight that she had inside her was love. It was love. She wasn't trying to be annoying to everybody. She was just louder than most and aggressive than most. But goddamn, she was the most lovable person you could ever know.
Can I
Yeah,
can I
she
ask a
was.
question? Can you tell us where his mom is at? Like continent wise, is she in the United States? Is she in a different continent? Is she in Europe, Asia, Africa?
I think she's Mexican or Hispanic or Cuba. Like,
Okay.
did she look that way?
No, my mom looked like a white lady. She looked
She
very
looked like what?
Caucasian. She was like really Caucasian. So so her
Oh, she
mom
looked
was a white
very.
woman.
No, I'll take it though. No, no,
Yeah.
no, no. I'm already over it. I'll take it.
Uh,
That's the one that they take. They take the Caucasian girls in.
I know. Yeah.
I'll take it because I got like Mexican or Cuba, but I got lighter skin tone. I didn't
The
quite
lighter
get white
skin.
skin
Yeah.
tone. I got
Gotcha.
lighter skin
Yeah.
tone.
Right. For sure. Yeah. Huh.
So I'm gonna stick. I don't think she's in a European country,
Huh. Okay. Cool.
but I don't believe she's in America anymore
I don't
because she
believe she is
forgot her
either.
surroundings.
But I
And
also
and the
for
reason why I get like not a European country because I believe there's jungles around. So it
South
might be one of
America.
those
South America.
deserted
South
place.
America.
Yeah, it could be
I'm
one of
thinking
those.
South America,
Yeah,
even
could
that
be
like
one of.
Panama. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, could be one of those deserted place where like the white man goes to take a business trip, but then they have all of these women, and nope, they'll never get caught. Like
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
they'll never get caught.
Well, that's good to hear. That's really good to. I'm not. That's not good to hear, but I mean, like, it's good. It's interesting to hear that.
But
Like,
I also want to
it's the
tell
first time I've
you,
talked to anyone, and they've
like
been
this
like,
was her
"Oh,
beginning. Yeah.
yeah,
I don't
Go
think
ahead.
this is happening right now, right? I want you to understand something. I don't think this is happening right now. My final card was the Queen of Wands.
uh-huh.
So wherever she's at, she's accepting of the relationship that's around. Meaning it may come down to like training
She,
others, nurturing others. Like
yeah."
instead of how she got treated, she's like, okay, let me show you the ropes. It feels like handmaid tales. That's what it feels like to me. I don't know if you guys ever
Well,
saw that show, but that's what it feels like to me.
I have seen it, and I actually come from a background of family of Jehovah.
Oh, what?
Lost
Or
it.
maybe his
So
battery
close.
Maybe
died.
his
So
battery
close.
died.
Yeah, I
It
think
was
it's the
so good.
battery.
Oh my
Wow.
god, this is so good. I have so many questions. I'm like, Dante
I
asked this. I'm like trying
know.
to teleport. Dante asked this. But hold on. Let me try to FaceTime him real quick.
I mean, I saw him crying. I'm so sorry, but sometimes it's better just to get all of this out.
He's a sweetheart. He knew it was coming. He's
Hmm.
okay. He's okay. Yeah, I think his phone died. Can you continue without him? And
Because right now, yeah, right now, I think she's still around a bunch of women. I think whatever this operation is, I think she just settled into operation.
okay, so the question is,
But I
will
think
he?
she's the mature one now. But new girls constantly come in. I
Yeah.
think this is a covert operation that's been going on. It feels very Epsteinish, but in South America.
Okay, he says only hosts can see me. I'm back in. Oh, here he is.
I heard that. Hello,
You heard
guys.
it?
Sorry.
You heard it?
Yeah, my iPad
We figured
died for
that.
some reason. I was like, what the heck? That last
We
forever
ain't
usually.
never been on this long.
Okay.
So okay, go ahead, Tracey. Tell her. Did you hear everything that Miss Tracey said?
I did.
Okay.
And
And
I wouldn't be
you were
surprised.
saying that you were Jehovah Witness. What was that relationship
Yeah, what
to
he
what
was
I
saying
said?
was, I have a family of Jehovah's Witnesses, and then she's also had boyfriends that were like Muslim, and she would like go to a whole different religion for some guy, like that would happen a lot. So it was
Oh,
just
she was
an
just
interesting
rebelling
mention.
against your family.
Yeah,
She was just
probably.
rebelling, but it just got to the point that she met up with the wrong person, like the guy you're telling me about.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
So okay, I do have a question. Will
But first and foremost, the guy is absolutely responsible for her
okay.
not being with her family.
Okay.
Will Dante ever like meet up with his mother again?
Go
I
ahead,
don't think so. I don't
say
think
it
so.
again.
Dante asked her.
She said, "Will I ever meet up with my mom again?" I don't think so.
Like, let her do her thing.
I'll let her do her thing.
You know, this Queen of Wands shows up again. So I don't think she's in harm's way anymore. I think she's really developed over the years, right? And so I want to say, don't stop searching for her.
Uh-huh.
Don't stop. Because as she's gotten older, she's gotten less aggressive. And so she's settled in just being who she is, whatever that looks like. I think she's going to find her way back um, to her history. I think she's going to find her way back. And I think she's going to find her way back innocently. So I feel like the potential for you to meet up with her someday is high. I get a resounding yes. But I think it could be another 14 years.
Mm.
So I
And
think in
by
the
then, who knows?
beginning, I
Who knows
said,
how I'm
write
going to
to
be
your
by that
mother, write
point?
to your mother.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're missing the point, though. You're missing the point. She's trying to find her way back. Like the life that she led and her mental health. Like, you know how hard it is to find your way back home?
I do.
Give give her some credit.
Yeah.
Seriously, give her some credit. She'll find her way back. And I feel like when you guys meet up, I feel like you're not going to recognize her and she's not going to recognize you. But something's going to be there. There's something that spiritually or energetically is just going to be there. And then you're going to
Yeah.
be like, do I know you? So I want to say, everybody that you meet up in your mom's age bracket, look at them twice. Because I feel like she organically finds her way back. She just doesn't come back with memory.
That's really funny. The reason I say that is no, that's kind of her.
Really?
Yeah. It's not that she doesn't find her way back with memories per se, although now it's been so long, there won't be memories that I'll still have as well, obviously. But no, she kind of just always finds this way to show up. Like she'll go missing for like a year, and then you don't hear nothing from her, and then all of a sudden she's like, this is the longest this has happened, which
Got
is
it.
concerning, obviously. But like
Got
this
it. So this
isn't.
is a
It's not
pattern,
new
but this is the
behavior. Yeah, no,
longest.
it's not new behavior.
It just seems like she didn't have a
Yeah.
choice.
She didn't.
No.
She
She didn't have a
literally did not.
choice.
She
She
was
did
No.
not
such a
have a choice.
damaged poor baby.
And
Like the
and
things that she went
She was
through,
taken away.
it's
She was
just
sold.
Jesus Christ.
Like she
The
was
things she went
literally
through.
from what I'm hearing, she literally did not have a choice. She was sold. Like
Yeah.
it was just she didn't have a choice.
and at a point when her mental health was at its worst. So
Yeah.
that means you're not getting medication, nothing.
Yeah.
Well, she wasn't talking to us. Like she lost contact with us. Yeah. Like
Maybe
there
by
was.
design, by the guy, he manipulated this whole situation.
Yeah.
But my biggest concern is her mental health. But somehow that's how she finds her way back. I'm still getting a resounding yes. I picked this up, I pulled the card the second time. She's gonna find her way back. The last time you saw her was about 14ish. How old were you?
No, I was 22.
Oh, 22. You know what
Yeah.
I find interesting? Somebody in your family's lying. She did reach out to somebody in your family. Somebody in
Huh.
your family's lying.
And I wouldn't be surprised either.
Were you the only one that was like, let me track her down? No one else was tracking her down, right?
Me and her stepsister, supposedly, who they had kind of like adopted her when my grandpa like abandoned her.
But I
Like
mean, she's got
she's
mother,
just.
father, grandparents. No one tracked her down.
But mother, so my grandpa was still alive when she went missing, and we were all not on speaking terms when it all happened.
But that's what I mean. She did reach out to somebody. She
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, I
Sometimes
will
when we
say
have a
it was not me. But I will say, the thing was that I had come to a space with her where I was just like, it's either you or me, and I'm just not doing this anymore because it was always like we'd been through like
sometimes
homelessness and all this stuff, and it was just way too much, and it was all so manipulative and so crazy that I was just like, I can't do this anymore.
but that's mental illness. Mental
I
illness
know.
is manipulation.
Yeah.
Also, get some counseling. Get some counseling
I am actually. Yeah.
because you didn't do this. You didn't do this.
Yeah.
You didn't cause her problem. Her family caused her problem. And I can understand what you saying with the mom that does it, that you were like, I can't, mom, I can't. I actually get that as a child. There
Yeah.
are adults. When I say child, I do mean young adult.
Right.
There were
Right.
real adults that she was like, help me, and they wouldn't.
Right. Yep.
At this point, she just felt abandoned.
Yeah. And why wouldn't she feel that way?
But I don't want you to own that you did something wrong because I think your family didn't help. They wanted you to feel this way.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And so you used the right words to make sure she never got through the door again.
Yeah.
But that's
Yep.
what family does. They only show the bad part of someone so that you could support how they're feeling. So you were manipulated, period.
Yeah.
All right, sweeties, I better get up out of here. I've been abandoning this
All right,
poor kid.
Booze.
Wait, are you gonna do a final outcome?
Wait, final outcome. Yes, I just realized, I'm so sorry. Final outcome. I hope this serves you well. Hold on.
Okay.
Earth and ground. Earth and ground.
That's
See
good.
what it says?
It's good.
Sorry. I can't do my alphabet. Okay. It says if you may be feeling discombobulated or all over the place at this time, most likely because you're spreading yourself too thin and taking on too many things. So your angel guide is encouraging you to get grounded. When you come back to earth, you will have a clearer insight into who you are and what you need to feel safer and more at ease in life. You are being guided to take some time to breathe, connect with air, and even go somewhere in nature where you can relax, release, and let go. You may feel uncertain about what you're supposed to be focusing on at this time, and that's because your energy is dispersed right now. But angels of the earth are with you to help you ground yourself and feel connected because you have important work to do. And exciting experiences can only unfold when your energy is intact and contained. You are blessed to receive this card because it's a message of protection and guardianship. Angels are connected to you and your path right now. They want to support your evolution. When you lose a sense of connection to who you are often find yourself focusing on other things and even habits that limit your evolution. Take the time to breathe. Call on Mother Earth because you're air. Call on Mother Earth to hold you and invite the angels of the earth to draw deep roots from being down to the heart of the earth. Just know that when you are grounded, you are strong, focused, and a loving individual. You could make decisions that are enriching and revitalizing. When this card shows up for you, angels are guiding you to remember that you are of great value and the earth is blessed to have you.
Thank you,
So,
Tracey, so much.
Thank
come join the
you.
tarot
Hey,
class.
love it.
Okay, so where can everyone find you
Come
at?
join the tarot class.
Yes, I want to.
Okay, I'll send him everything for your tarot class. Where can everyone find you at? And tell us about the tarot class as well.
Okay, so TraceyBrownLive.com is my website. Tracey Brown is YouTube.
Yes.
Tracey Brown Live is IG. Tracey Brown, Tracey Brown, Tracey Brown Live.
Tracey Brown
Um,
everywhere.
if you add
Yes.
psychic, I show up first. There's a diabetic woman with the same damn last name. But you add psychic, I'll show up first on Google. So
Oh, she's
join me
talking
on
about.
IG. You know Tracey Brown?
I think so. I think. Are you talking about? No. Go ahead. Sorry. I was thinking about the vegan, the
The
one that
The
does all the
vegan?
vegan?
vegan recipes. I think her name's Tracy Brown too.
Oh, no. I think she's in charge of the American diabetes or something like that.
Oh, gotcha.
Um, so when she came along, because she has a big corporation to deal with. Now when you Google me, she shows up first. Hey, Shay, hi. Oh, they're sending hugs to you.
Oh,
Dante.
thank
Aw.
you.
Oh, thank you,
I
Ifa
love it.
Shay. Thank you so much. If anybody wants to join the tarot class, it starts this Wednesday for 6 weeks.
Okay.
And how much is
It's
it?
week.
And
Is it
you
weekly? And
already have the gift. It's $20 a week for 6 weeks.
Okay.
And Dante, you
yeah.
already have the gift. And you have the gift from your mother.
Hmm.
All right. In her age bracket, they would have labeled her crazy because she was saying crazy things. They tried to label me crazy, and what I learned to do was shut up. I was like,
Yeah.
until I felt safe enough to just be me.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you
Yeah.
something. I started making candles. That was the first thing I started doing. And money came to me like that. All of a sudden, I wasn't so crazy. The whole neighborhood wanted me to make candles for them. But they were trying me. They were trying me. But I just realized I wasn't safe. I wasn't safe. They were going to label me. And I was like, shut it down. Don't let people know what you know. Shut it down. And
Yeah.
ultimately, I wound up being a neighborhood psychic because of those candles. They believed in me after a while. You talk about money and stuff. All of a sudden, they're like, oh, Tracey, tell me about my boyfriend. How am I going to get some money? All of a sudden, I'm not so crazy.
Right.
Oh,
Well, thank you
So
exactly.
come
so
Thank
much.
join. Come
you.
join
Thank,
the tarot class.
I
thank you
will
You're
for
so
sure.
much.
welcome. Thank you
Thank you
guys.
so
All right,
much for
honey.
taking
Thank you
Thank
time
for
you
out of
so
your
joining
night.
us.
much.
I know how much you love your time with your grandchildren, and for you to take like 2 hours
Oh
away
yeah, yeah.
for
He was
us.
crying. He's like, I want
Super
to go see
appreciate
my
it. Oh
mommy. I was like, oh my
Uh,
god. Okay, it's almost
my
ending.
Thank you so much for sharing that time with
god.
us, and
Thank
for
You're
you.
I
Thank
welcome.
appreciate
you.
it. So you're always, always, always welcome back on Ladies Night. Anytime you want to come on, you girl, you coming on. We had so much fun with you tonight. It was
Yes.
We
I felt
did.
I know you personally, but I'm glad that my co-hosts they got to see like who Tracy Brown is.
For
Thank
sure.
you.
Yeah.
Tracy
We
Brown's
love
so
you.
crazy. She's so
Yeah,
crazy.
and she's
Yeah,
fun,
yeah.
and
Call
she
Love
me
gonna
it.
tell
crazy.
you.
Yeah.
She gonna tell you
Love
everything.
it.
She gonna read you. Okay, you gonna get read with her. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for sharing
Everything.
your night with us.
You should
Thanks,
wait. Come
folks.
here. Come
Say,
here. Tell him. Tell him what you just say. What you just.
Well, she's my grandma, so call her crazy all you want.
Who you want?
oh, he told
I
us.
am training him well.
Too
Okay.
Tina.
bad.
Okay, so thank you everyone who took your time out tonight to share this evening with us. And
Thank
like
you.
I said, please share, like, subscribe, comment, and everyone
Come
have a
back
good
next
night.
Friday.
Because it's ladies' night. It's ladies'
Wait,
night every
wait,
Friday
wait,
It's
night.
wait.
always ladies' night
Before
every
we leave,
Friday.
Uh-huh.
you're airy. You're airy. And air is a big thing for the next 200 years. We're in the age of Aquarius. There's a lot of stuff that's going on. But the angel said, you need to bring it on down. So
She's talking to you, Dante,
learn
because I'm not
to
Aries.
touch a tree, put your back to a tree, like learn to sit in the grass. The beach is the best grounding place. You would be
I love the
surprised. The
beach.
Yeah,
beach,
Yeah.
the sand.
it is. It
Okay.
really
All
is.
right. Okay.
Because
I'm a
yeah,
lot of.
the beach has
Bring
the
some
earth. It
sand
has the
back and put a
Yeah.
bowl. You can make something called a prosperity bowl. Put a bowl or protection bowl. Put a bowl, bring some sand back. And when you're feeling uncomfortable, put your hands in the sand.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well.
Sheena,
Thank
she
you
was saying
all.
she was saying that I'm airy, so I got a lot of
What?
air in me. I've got Aquarius, I've
Well,
got
you're an air. You're
Gemini.
an air sign. You're an air sign.
Yeah,
Aquarius is an air
no,
sign,
Yeah.
so that's why she's
no.
being
And
that
the
you're
thing
airy.
about air signs is that you stay up here. You dream, you have
Yeah,
visions, you
always a pair,
fantasize,
never. Yeah,
which is beautiful, which is beautiful because now we're in the age of Aquarius. Now we're all learning how to be more
how to be
air, more
that.
thinkers.
Yep,
But in
yep.
but in your case, with what I just read today, we want you to come down. Come down. You can go up anytime
Okay.
you want. We just want you to come down.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right?
I
Yep.
have one quick
I'm
question
into
before
it.
we get off.
I
Tracy,
can
I have
go
one quick
first.
question before we get off, and you don't have to
Yes.
pull out your cards. If he gets a DNA test, do you think that will get him closer to his mom, just off top of your head?
I thought about a DNA test, right? I
Mm-hmm.
really did. But then I heard she wouldn't get one.
Okay. Okay.
Actually,
But
that's
I
really
did think
true.
about a DNA test.
No,
He
so
knows
here's
his
what's
mom.
funny.
That's
So
true,
I've
right?
done
So I was
I've
like, I'm
done
not
no
even gonna
I've done
mention it.
I've actually done a DNA test, and it was like the only way that she's gonna allow
Oh.
a DNA test is by her dead body, girl. She is not going for it.
okay. Okay. Okay, well,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you,
Thank you.
You're
Anti.
welcome.
Thank
Bye,
you,
Dante.
Thank
Bye,
you,
Bye,
everyone.
Dante. Have a good
Tracy. Thank you so
night.
Have
much.
a
I
good
appreciate it
night.
so
Have a good
much.
Good
night.
Bye,
night.
Good
guys.
I'm
night.
taking
Bye,
over.
everyone.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. All right.
I'm gonna talk crap.
Huh?